on to another Pathfinder stream. We're back. We're playing more Pathfinder. It's great. Let me just make sure I have everything I need ready. Okay. And the music needs to be switched over to D&D background music. There we go. Perfect. All right. Yeah, we're chill. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm gonna hop into Discord and we're gonna get started, y'all. Get right into it. Here we go.
Hope you have fun with the chickens, though. You know.
I get to stay here and play games with you guys.
Yay.
That's the most important part, yeah. Hey, Cody.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Is your heat situation better? Or are you
No.
still suffering?
No, it's worse now. It got better, but now I'm in one of the hottest heat waves the area's ever seen.
Lovely.
You might need to buy a
the world's ever seen.
Yes.
You might need to pick up a personal air conditioner that you can throw into that room to help.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It's just those things I had one like a few years ago, but man, they eat up electricity like crazy.
Yeah.
I'm doing all right. I got a fan, and I try my best to keep it as dark in here as possible throughout the day so that it stays cold, but only do so much.
Mm-hmm.
Probably use it selectively. Just at moments when you're streaming or something,
Right.
You got your machine running hot, then turn on the AC.
Yeah, that'd be the hope. We'll see. I could probably do something like that. I think I may actually have the old unit still around somewhere, but it's all right for now. It's just hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy, it's been real hot.
What would you do about hot, Rebecca?
You're right. Hold on.
Yeah,
What
check.
would I know about hot?
Go ahead,
Hold
check.
on.
You're like
Hold
post
on.
a picture of like your
Yeah.
mouse literally
Yeah.
melting onto your
Yeah.
pad.
Oh wait, that's no. Hold on, that's the wrong place.
That's memes.
I know. What a fool.
You grab a rubber pig and throw it onto the street and just wait for a few minutes.
Hold on.
Meanwhile, I switch over to memes and I just see the big duck goose breathing fire.
Just because my Canadian friend didn't believe me.
Oh damn! Holy
Yeah.
shit!
It was hot yesterday.
Oh my god!
Goddamn.
So no, I don't know anything
the fact
about
that the
heat.
car is playing "So Long and Good Night" as like a final farewell. It's hilarious. The
car's telling you it's about to die.
I didn't even turn it on. The car was it was a cry for help.
Oh yeah, it sucks.
What though? I don't know about where you are, but it's dry over here, and dry I can handle.
Yeah, it's humid here.
It's
bad. That's the worst. Yeah.
I was in New York one time during I think August, and it was like I don't know, it was like 92, but the humidity was like 98, and I was like, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my whole life.
It's terrible. You just like you said, dry heat. It sucks, but it's manageable. But fucking, we've had rain off and on this past week. I want to say every other day, and every time it wasn't a cool rain. It was hot. It felt like when you walked outside, it was a shower, and then when it was over with, everything just sucked. Every breath felt like going to the gym. It was so heavy. Ugh, terrible, utterly terrible.
Gross.
But that's what you get when you live in the middle of the country in this fucking swamp bowl ass temperature area. Just all these different airstreams coming around here and just dumping off the bad shit.
We're melting our planet.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, there's nothing that can be done about it. The billionaires will fix it. Don't worry.
They'll do it.
They have lots of money, and they're not trying to escape to Mars or anything. So I
wish they were trying to escape to Mars. That'd be
right?
great.
Can you imagine if Musk finally was able to like quote unquote do it, and then he took them all with him. Like, no, guys, we're totally. Listen, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be like the submarine, but we've already shown that they're willing to do it. So I'm just saying.
Guys, X will fix our problems. It's all coming around.
Oh,
Is Money gonna join us this week?
She said she may or may not. We will see. I am just taking a little bit of time to get some other maps.
Sure, sure.
Oh boy.
So we're going to Stetson, right?
Yeah.
You are
Yep.
heading that direction, yes.
because we were like, it's cool. We're just totally gonna go to the tower, which for some reason I thought was super close.
I know, right?
The tower is really far.
We'd be living in the tower if it was super close. We're living in a fucking tavern. we don't have a home.
The opening story was is if we left our the tower and went venturing or been traveling for some time and arrived here.
I think like 6 months.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but
God.
the brain just didn't make all the connections. Like they
Close.
were just pew firing off in different directions.
Just magic it closer.
I wish I could, but I will remind you I am level 3. I have 33 hit points. It's
Level 3 wizard, not a not a bard.
No. Paper mache.
Every friend group has the one that's really good at magic. Terrible at making potions. I think I've decided.
Kineticist looks really cool. I
The
don't know
what?
if y'all have looked at that one yet. The new class, Kineticist.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it's out? I didn't know that.
It comes out in the book that releases August 3rd, but if you're on their like basically Paizo has this thing where instead of like buying the book when it comes out and not
Mhm.
knowing if they're going to be in stock or whatever, you can basically just sign up for a subscription.
Hmm.
You don't pay like on a monthly or anything. It's just that when a new book comes out, they charge you and ship you a book. So they know how many people, are going to want the book each time because they have a subscription count. They can count on a certain amount of revenue. And because of that, basically as soon as the book ships, they send the PDF. So they shipped it early, like they do all their books, to make sure they show up by August 3rd. So we have the PDFs early.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I really like it as a method of getting my books.
It's like a psionic class, isn't it? Kinesis?
No.
No?
No.
I thought it was like
So-
psionic monk sort of theme.
Not really. Although I can guess where you could sort of see that. Kineticist is is an elementalist, basically. They are built along the feet lines of a martial, where you get up to master in light armor,
Okay.
where you where instead of like having spells, you get feats which give you abilities like sudden charge or snagging strike. But the abilities that you get, like snagging strike, like sudden charge, are elemental powers, things that
Hmm.
blast and do AOE effects. And so their attacks scale like a spellcaster, where they get up to legendary, but their impulses, that is their elemental energies, don't scale with weaponry. They scale like spells, they get attack bonuses like spellcasters, they get the AoE versatility of a spellcaster, but they have the like defensive upfront close range defensiveness of a rogue / ranger type character.
Hell yeah, Avatar the class. Love it.
So what's neat about them is that they have basically you get this pick of there's a bunch of different powers, obviously, but unlike a spellcaster, you don't get to pick a lot of them. You pick a few things that your character can do, and that's what you can do, sort of like a martial. But they're cool things, like super elemental awesome stuff. Like one that I'm looking for a kineticist that I'm building, is a joint elemental impulse, where it's both earth and fire. You basically turn yourself into a lava missile and launch yourself 40 feet away from you in a jump, and then you slam down and blast outwards with fire.
Oh, I
Sounds
played
badass.
Outrider. That was fun.
Yeah, exactly. There's another fun one for the wood element, which is like life, energy, etc., etc., life, healing, energy, and all that. Called like fresh produce or something. It's 2 actions, and you create a fresh plant inside of somebody's hands. They can use an interact action to eat it and heal. But what's funny about it, and what people have been memeing about, is the fact that it doesn't have to be an ally. So your big bad evil guy could be in the middle of the speech, and you could just put cucumbers into their hands. Kinesis is really cool. All right, I'm almost done getting things set up on my end.
My aunt decided to stop by and give me a box of homemade paydays, and
Okay.
yeah, I don't know why she just made them.
Isn't that
But
just peanut brittle?
no, it's more like nougat with like peanuts pushed into the nougat. It's pretty much it. It's really, really good. But the problem is that she dropped off like 40 of them, and like all in like a Tupperware container, and it's it's too much. It's way too much, and way too tempting.
But you can't throw it away. That would be rude.
Exactly.
You have to sit there with the temptation.
Yeah.
Not if you eat it all in one sitting.
Then the temptation's over. You just have to live with the guilt.
Yep.
She needs
But
a
that'll
Tupperware
fade.
back. I have to get the Tupperware back to her.
You just have to live with the guilt, the stomach pain, and the diabetes.
Now, if you have a peanut allergy, you don't have to worry about any of that.
Why have to worry about anything ever again? It'd be quite a rude gift if my aunt dropped off 30 paydays and I had a peanut allergy.
That's a statement right
Good
there.
luck.
It's a massive statement. Just keep eye
He
contact the
has
whole time I'll put
opinions
it in my
on you.
hands. I want us to get into combat just so I can see what this bird does.
Mar.
What bird?
What bird?
Oh, the vulture.
Yeah, the vulture that's been following us for a good few sessions.
Yeah,
I'm
well, Vulture.
sure it's fine and nothing to worry about, and that it'll go away on its own after it consumes somebody's soul.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Small price. Small
Yeah.
price. Yeah.
Just saying, but M, A, and R, all letters, and Maddie and Noboru. Just saying.
Well, yeah,
Also-
that is true. That's true.
Also, all letters and mass murder. So, make of that what you will.
I mean, all 3 of those letters also appear in the Declaration of Independence.
Oh
So
my god. Put images of
there's
the
some
vulture.
possibility.
The vulture is a map. There's a map on this vulture.
Love it. Perfect.
We're gonna steal the vulture to get a map to go find something.
This vulture looks like Nicolas Cage.
All right. I got my maps uploaded. Let's go ahead and roll a die so you can recap from 2 weeks ago. 1, 2. Steve.
Oh boy. What didn't happen 2 weeks ago? Alright, so we had failed to get Dorthra out of the fallen star. So we limped back home to Sovereign Hill in defeat. We do some shopping. Kara hires Quinn and Meat to basically help out for about 3 months, and then we're gonna negotiate the contract. So basically, it's gonna be for this trip. um. So let's see what else happened.
I'm just hoping to
Quinn got a
save their
striking
life a couple
room.
times, so they're like
Exactly.
indebted to us forever.
I know, right?
Joe
Let's
always
be
finds a
more
way to
realistic.
get his characters paid through the group.
It's true.
I'm an adventurer. This is like lesson 1.
Yep. Let's see. Quinn got a striking room because Meat helped him out a bit. Kara told Genqua that Dorth ran away and was captured by some evil entity. He did not take it well. I think we just left after that. We started heading toward the Wizard's Tower.
We searched Dorthra's place.
Oh yeah, we searched Dorthra's place and we found she took something in a box. That was in a box. We're not sure exactly what it was.
We
But
also,
something that she found in like the mines, apparently.
we also got a wagon.
Yep, we also got a wagon. And a donkey. Did we get a donkey? No, we had
No.
3 horses.
No, we had 3 horses. And
Yeah.
an Ace's magic horse.
That someone was gonna sell.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like a gift of a god or anything.
Get over
I
it,
had a
Caden
vendor.
Killian, alright?
He probably would have. He's drunk.
Yeah. He'd be like, whatever.
Alright.
Especially if I bought a drink with it, he'd be like, alright.
Alright, so. Yeah, I think that was everything.
We
We
sh-
searched her room, but then there was like. What else did we find in her room?
We did a lot of shopping. That was most of it.
Yeah, it was basically a shopping episode.
We were getting
We had
prepped for
secret
the next one.
conversations.
That's
yeah, we did
true.
have secret conversations. Like Quinn and Ice at the
We
end had a secret
did.
conversation, and that wrapped up the game.
And Asa
Sure, it's
continued
fine.
to avoid questions about the bird.
What bird?
Nobody's really asked me directly about it. Like,
Kara's
everybody's just
definitely
kind of
a-
like,
She's going to.
Carva's like at the gates, like, what is this bird? And Asa just didn't answer.
Right, once it starts falling, will be some conversations had.
We have plenty of time on the road when
Yep.
there's a vulture constantly following us.
Circling,
It's,
waiting.
it's extremely hard to avoid that talk when we're going to be traveling across a country and this vulture's going to stick with us.
Look, it already knows that by following Asa, it's gonna have good eats. It's already ate 2 people.
Yeah.
It's the smartest vulture ever. It's like this lady brings death. I'm with her now.
What if Asa actually dies and the bird just eats her? That's the end of her story. Just the bird eating her.
it would be pretty hilarious and a touch ironic.
All right. Well, you all are at this time still at Sovereign Hill, I believe. And you all were finishing preparations to head northwards.
Yeah, I
If
think
anybody has any other things that they want to do, now would be the time because
Oh
you're
yeah, I
about
was
to
gonna
leave.
sell shit.
Yes.
Completely forgot. I have all this shit that I don't need.
I think I'm good.
Got the void glass breastplate, the void glass shield boss. Let's see. What
Yeah,
else can I get rid of?
I'm broke as sin now. I have one
The
gold,
longsword
4
here I don't
silver.
need.
Oh yeah, what's it like to be broke, man?
What do you have?
I have like 5 silver.
You have 5 silver? What all did you buy?
Spells.
Spells.
Tons and tons of spells.
Are any of them fire?
Are any of them fire? Let's see. Yeah, one of them's fire.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
The thing was, I was going to copy spells from Maddie, but you know, something happened there.
Rip. Yeah.
That's a shame about that 200 gold that Maddie had.
Hey, she respects the dead.
Yeah, there's no way I would have rifled through their clothes for stuff.
Or it's being digested in a vulture. Believe me.
Or-
Word is just
You know
jingling.
what? I mean, no, it would easily digest metal. Like, it digests. They're so acidic. It's incredible. It's amazing.
If it digests
Nice.
souls, it can digest metal.
Magic bird eats. Anybody else have anything to sell or buy?
New character,
Maybe
no
that.
no spare equipment.
You damn right. I'm with you there, my man.
Yeah, we can start whenever. I'm just
Yeah, just letting me sell. While I put together one more random thing.
Does it sound very random? Oh no.
no, it's fine. We're
I
never
rolled
gonna
on it.
lose. We're gonna be in
Oh,
Steph
no.
in this entire game. I'm just calling it now.
I mean, so what? We got to research a new Setfin about what their people, or the star, or the cult. What are we trying to learn?
We need to figure out, God, like a lot of stuff. We don't know anything.
Right.
So we're trying to figure out how to get Dorthra out of there. So we need to see if we can figure out who's Dorthra, like what her people are, like where they came from, any information, anything about their culture, about like, you know, magically locked rectangles that they had and did stuff with, you know. mm Any sort of way to open it. And then we are probably going to try and see if we can figure out what exactly is being depicted in the murals. Because it sort of looks like a plan to like unlock Golarion almost. So
Will let something awful in that will destroy it.
Yeah, because like one side was good and one side was bad, wasn't it?
yeah. Well, I don't think it was good. I think it was like pre and post.
Oh.
Well, what we could do is go to the tower, and once we read up on things in the tower, then go back to the new Stepfin on the way back, and then research stuff there. Just because we'll have more of an idea of what we're researching.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but I do think that we could take some time in New Stetven to see if we can find anything there at first so it might circumvent our journey to the tower. I don't think it will, but just in case.
There's a
As long as we're
chance.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as long as we're there. And then we could possibly yeah, well I don't yeah. So I think our goals basically are to find out Orthra's people. Maybe anything into like magical ways to open shit, bypass biological locks.
That would help.
Only someone knew a knock spell.
If we could figure out a way to nullify the barrier.
I do know knock. Do you think knock would work?
Well, no, the
No,
barrier.
not at all.
remember?
I was
Okay.
making a joke.
The barrier stopped all magic.
Yes.
But it can be
What-
dispelled temporarily.
Yeah, and I can temporarily dispel it. and then
Yeah.
I could try and use knock, but like, yeah.
Does
No,
knock
I
work
don't.
on magical locks? Because I know in old editions that wasn't true.
I don't even know if they have
Um,
the knock spell in this game.
yes, I know knock.
Yeah, she was not.
Yeah. So all it does is adds a +4 status bonus to any creature that tries to open the door, lock, or container with
Oh.
athletics or thievery.
That's
Um,
fantastic.
It supplements skills instead of replaces it.
Yeah, you can
And also
attempt
is not totally ineffective for an entire game.
right,
Old knock
and
didn't make sense.
you can attempt a thievery check to open the target as part of casting knock, and you add your level even if you're untrained.
Oh, wow.
It counteracts lock. So if the spell is specifically lock, it counteracts it.
That's cool.
Neat.
So it's not useless. It just is,
Situational.
you know.
There's a lot of things in Pathfinder that are like that. At least I remember with the old version there was. Like, I want to say it's like a very high level spell was like Labyrinth or something, where it just puts you in an interdimensional labyrinth, and it was extremely hard to get out of. But if you were playing a Minotaur, you couldn't get put into the labyrinth. Like, it's just a very specific thing, but, you know, neat.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, if we don't find anything in New Stetfin or the tower, then we might want to head to Numeria because they're the people who work with the sky metals and stuff. And isn't that where the first Starfall was, up in Numeria?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's our, I guess, third destination.
So backup of the backup. If there anything there, then I don't know.
Hopefully the tower reap benefits because it's going to take long enough just to get to the tower. But we'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
There's something that's not in my inventory that should be. It's 2 sky metal daggers.
Let me check the backup sheet from before we converted.
It might just been forgotten to be written down, honestly.
Wasn't one sky metal and the other was like cold iron or something?
It was just 2 different types of sky metal, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Are you talking about the daggers that we? Those were the daggers we got from Milan's body.
Yeah.
Those ones?
No, the ones we found in his apartment.
Okay. Yeah, one was. Hold on.
I believe the House Kilvis one was supposed to be sky metal
Okay.
because there's a particular thing between House Kilvis and them.
Yeah, they're dragons.
Rebecca's checking her notes.
What do dragons have to do with sky metals?
Everything.
Apparently.
Dragons in the sky. Sky metals also sky.
Especially after dragons get updated.
Yeah, I think it was just like late in the game that day, and I didn't actually write down what the daggers were because that's like they're probably pretty expensive.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, one was Sovereign Steel, and then I think the other one was Cold Iron.
Sovereign Steel, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Which you all have learned is just another name for a sky metal.
Yeah.
Alright, loading into the old server. PCs, Kara. Yep, they weren't on her sheet, so they didn't get transferred.
Yeah, I probably just forgot to write it down. I'm going to do it now.
As a friendly reminder to everyone for today's game, we are currently down a healer. Let's not all make the sacrifice play at the same time.
What are you talking about? I have lay on hands. Where fi?
Yeah, you can use it once. Everything's okay.
Excuse you, twice.
Oh, twice? You picked up a focus point somewhere?
I have desperate prayer.
Nice.
So is it like low grade or was it low grade stuff?
Yeah, low grade stuff.
That makes sense. Let's see.
Also, I'll post this now so y'all understand like what it does when it comes time. But like when I do that, if you stay next to me, you can be stronger. You also have to be like in the middle of it though. So, you know. Give it take.
Damn, Solvent Steel is only standard grade.
That's a common meteor. It's not like one of them rare meteors.
Oh, that's a neat one. Man, I should have taken that on my heavy armor warrior. Or heavy armor champion.
What, Devoted Guardian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They carried around a tower shield. That would have worked well.
Yeah, I was
So the
thinking
cold-
about doing Tower Shield. I don't know.
So the Cold Iron is worth 44 GP. The fucking Sovereign Steel Dagger is worth 1760 GP.
Jeez.
Wow.
1700?
Yep.
Well, time
Sovereign
to sell that
Steel
and retire.
Are we
is
supposed
incredibly valuable.
Are we supposed to have that, sis? That's a lot of gold.
Well,
That's
it is a special dagger stamped with the House Kilvis insignia on it,
Alright.
and it is given as a prize to higher ranking members of their guild. So take that for what you will.
Can't sell that.
Yeah, I'm sticking with it.
We can cause a political catastrophe with it, though.
It is true.
Ooh, tell me more. I love political catastrophes.
Just gotta kill someone with it. And
And leave the knife.
oh, Skilvis from Yvonne. Listen, this is perfect. All right, if you really want to, like, you know, avenge Bo's death, stab the king with this knife. That starts a new war, and then they have to. Everyone's fighting, and then the throne will be free, and I can come back and unite him as a zombie Bo.
Zombo.
Zombo. I can become Zombo.
That's the only way I will accept Noburu's return is if he comes back as an undead archetype. Glorious.
I'm very taking out Lalo. I have my shield powers too. My awesome shield.
Anyway, I'm ready to get started whenever Assess is ready.
Okay, then we should go ahead and head on out to the world map.
We're gonna uncover so much of this map on this journey.
Just moving y'all's characters down.
Alright, are we crossing the bridge or not, guys?
It's a good question.
Oh God, that
Well-
is a really good question. I want to say no, but I
Alright.
feel like it doesn't matter because when we get to New Stetven, there'll probably be multiple bridges anyway. Yeah.
I think
We'll
so.
see. Worst case scenario, we just gotta turn all the way around.
No, we'll catch a barge at least. There's gotta be something like that over there.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and move us. How many
Okay.
moves do we get?
We got
2.
well 3, right? Because we got the wagons and the horses.
Yes, yeah, you get 3.
Three.
Actually,
That's
I'm gonna say
one.
that you only get 2 this time though, because you're going through hills and heavy terrain.
Ah,
But when you get on flatlands, you'll be good to be back on 3.
nice.
Alright, well, that's move 1.
Okay. Only to be
That's
rest.
move 2.
All right.
And then you uncover a dragon horde.
Dragon
And-
Horde
Yeah.
sounds great.
As you all travel along, you uncover a dragon horde.
Oh, nice.
That sounds bad.
Are you
Nice.
fucking? Did I actually
You
guess
don't have
it?
vision.
I know I need to get your PCs on the board. All right,
Oh no, I
Asa,
can't see nothing.
Says I can't see.
Mara,
Says I have dark
No.
vision. Says.
Bar,
What?
not Maddie,
This is
Meek,
bad news.
Oh my god! Did I fucking really? Holy
Quinn.
shit!
There you go. As you all are traveling along, you all, are just traveling, enjoying the path northward. You're going through hilly terrain. You're not really following much of a path. You're just sort of moving in an a northward direction, knowing that you will eventually hit the flatlands of Brevoy. However, before you quite get to the flatlands, you're in the more dense, rocky, hilly area, and you come across a pit. And this pit is full of gold shimmering coins. There are a bunch of swords embedded uh, in the gold all throughout the place. And you see that there are 3 chests. You also see that there are a few shields laying against the walls of this pit. And there appears to be no ladders or anything to help ascent or descent.
That's a trap.
Yeah, well, there's no
Oh
way
yeah,
this
that's
is
definitely a
real.
trap.
Yeah, I'm gonna start casting detect magic. Just very slowly, sort of scanning the area and moving forward. I can detect magic works out towards, I believe, 30 feet. Yeah, 30-foot emanation.
All right, go ahead and post it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
As a 2nd level spell, it doesn't have the highest.
Could always just throw a big old rock in there and see if something comes out.
Yeah, let's not. Let's just leave it. Even if it's real, it's even more dangerous.
All right, you detect that there is in fact the presence of magic in this area.
That could just be the items.
Fucking campaign. Okay.
Once
Is
it's
there?
heightened to 3, it'll get a lot better.
Yeah. So,
Why don't you
is it
stand over
like?
there,
Yeah.
away
Is
from
it
us?
like? Is it? Can I? Okay, you can choose to ignore magic you're fully aware of. So I know that these people have
Yes.
shit all over them.
You are
So,
ignoring your friends. You do detect
right.
magic is present in the area.
Okay, well, I will move like a little bit closer. God, it's not even where. It's not even where, huh? Just that it exists in the area.
Yes, it's heightened 4th when you can start pinpointing locations.
Oh my god. I
All right.
fucking hate this
You
game
gotta
so
grow
fucking
into
much.
that power.
I think we can go get around it through there.
I hate it.
Rebecca
go
will,
ahead and,
Rebecca will never play another spellcaster just because she may have to go through the low levels.
Let's
I'm
go
just
over
gonna
this
be a
way,
fighter. I'm
away
just
from the
gonna
gold.
wrestle things to the ground. That's all I care about.
I mean,
Oh,
if it's real, we could take something.
That seems like a really bad idea because it's real. It belongs to someone.
yeah.
And they're
It is-
probably not gonna be happy.
It is a trap. It is 100% a trap of death. There
No,
is no way that it is not impending doom.
it is a giant hall full of gold and treasure, so it's absolutely a trap, and there's magic all over the place. So, as helpful as it would be, I will have to agree that we should probably leave it alone.
Oh,
It's probably like one of those desert ants, the ones that, bury themselves in sand.
yeah, but it's all that gold.
Probably not real gold.
Ice, is it real gold?
I don't know. Can I see if I can identify like any kind of God, any kind of spell or anything like illusion, anything like that?
Can't you just cast spell magic
I will say
on
that
it?
you can identify magic if you are in physical contact with it for 10 minutes examining it. That is the identify magic activity.
Doesn't game I've ever played in my whole.
Do you want to
Everything.
touch the gold?
No, I don't want to touch the gold.
Come on, New Erland.
Let's see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how dispel magic works. Real quick, hold on.
This is the most like the DM playing to the players type of encounter ever, because you look and you see Steve and Joe very obviously it's like, yeah, trap, I don't care. Let's fucking I don't want to fight. But the two chaotic fuckers down here who've never been able to turn a damn thing down are still both by the gold and be like, maybe there's some way. Maybe somehow I could do something.
Yeah. Gosh, we're not gonna need me to cast any high level spells, right? Good.
No.
Okay, it's let's see. Detect magic. You unravel the magic behind a spell or effect, attempt to counteract check against target. Okay. Do I really want to? Yeah. I'm not even gonna dither over it. I'll burn a dispel magic. I am going to.
You got to pump it up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attempt to dispel any magic on the gold. I'm hoping that like I'm dispelling an illusion if there's an illusion magic going. Okay, that's it. Guess I gotta roll a counteract check.
Yes, give me 1 second to look up something.
Okay.
Unravel the magic by a spell or effect. Attempt to counteract check against target. Successfully counteract a magic item. The item becomes mundane. This doesn't change the item's non-magical properties. If the target is an artifact or similar item, you automatically fail. What if this isn't gold, and that's just the back of a gold dragon?
He shouldn't have made his back look like gold coins.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Maybe you shouldn't put chest on your back.
Okay, I have everything needed. Go ahead and roll your counteract as you cast Dispel Magic.
Excellent. Can't wait.
Nat 20, nat 20.
Not
19?
too bad. 19.
That's not gonna do it. You need to. Oh, hero point. I forgot.
Oh yeah, everybody start with what's it called?
A hero point.
Oh yeah, we're doing 1 hero point. And the recapper gets an extra one.
Yay!
Because I still like that idea. Alright, are you sticking with the 19?
Yeah.
Alright, you cast the Dispel Magic. Roll me a quick perception check. Alright, you watch the Dispel Magic go out. It hits the big area of gold, and the energy just disperses. It doesn't seem to dispel or stop anything.
Is there any way to know if it like hit something, like if the counteract failed, if there was an interaction, or if there was just nothing to dispel in that area?
To the best of your observation, you couldn't see if there was any. You couldn't see that there was anything to dispel in that area, and you were trying to keep your eyes out for it. Hence the perception check.
Okay, well then I'm not gonna try to do anything else. So
You sure
I'll
I
get on
shouldn't
my
throw
way.
Meat's
this?
gonna jump.
You sure I shouldn't throw this rock in there?
Sure.
No, don't
Sure.
throw a rock
Let
in
us
there.
just get a little bit away from you.
Well, that's not very fair.
Do you run quick?
No, not at all. I'm very slow.
Oh,
Look, me. Why don't we just go and leave it alone?
I guess. Just looking over my items.
Just sees the gold glimmering. Think of all the beer.
Kaden would be very disappointed in me.
Aiden would be more disappointed if you died an idiotic death.
Would he?
Would he?
I like to
Kind of
think
Kate and
so.
Killian's thing. All right, and you all walk past this big old pile of gold. Never say I didn't do anything for you.
Oh, come on, Seth.
Just put a big load of treasure and you
Yes,
walk by it
sir.
again.
Till the day he dies, he will always say, "I gave them unbelievable riches, and they just decided
The
not to
largest
touch
mimic
it."
we've ever seen, guys. Trust me, okay? I know what it is.
It was the most trappy trap that's ever trapped. Like
So
it
true.
was.
Or was the trap knowing that you all would suspect it being a trap when it really wasn't a trap and it was just me wanting to see if you all would leave it alone because it seemed too much like a trap?
That's too highbrow, too high functioning. I can't.
If
We
we,
can't go that many layers in.
if it
You're
would,
telling me that near Sovereign Hill, that's just sitting there and no one's taking it?
Within the 24-mile radius of the city, yes.
It's-
In an area without a path, yes.
that amount of gold would unbelievably break the game. There's no way in hell there wasn't some major catch. I'm sure there was something
I'm
valuable
not
down
saying
there.
there was nothing.
Yeah,
I'm just saying I put a
exactly.
pile of gold there.
There was something valuable. I'm 100%. But I don't know that.
No, you have to understand. You'd have gone down there, you'd have touched the gold, and the dragon just would have been touching my gold, eh? Well, now you owe me a favor.
Yep.
Is it just a favor? I mean, if it's not a fight, I can handle favors. That's my bread and butter. Should we
No,
go back
I was
to the
actually
gold?
yeah, I was actually thinking for Kara, just like if you guys weren't gonna persist on this, she was just gonna take a gold coin and throw it in there as a donation, just to spite you. You want that gold? You want that? There, I gave it some gold.
Oh, you could throw something in, but I can't. Meat holding a boulder over his head.
All right, let's go
But
into
you
another
all
step.
chose a wiser path. No, that would be 3 for today.
Yeah,
1,
that's it.
2. But you had
Ah.
difficult terrain going through the
That's right.
hilly region. All right, so nighttime comes about, and you all go to set up camp.
Exactly. Lalo said, he said, when you come back to Sovereign Hill, you'll overhear someone talking how they just found a mound of gold and are rich now.
Good thing Core wasn't here. He just would have jumped in. Good dragon.
Oh man, that would have actually been interesting.
True.
The way that Core would interact with that particular encounter would have been quite interesting.
Yep. But they're napping. They're all tuckered out.
Who is going to put rations out tonight to keep the bugs away?
I got it. Because I
Nice.
still have a ton of rations.
Go and use my rations for today. What do we do in the morning? What's the ration protocol?
We've been doing them at rest when you all go to sleep.
When we sleep, it's when we're hungry.
Let's do this one.
All right,
Quinn
so
takes first watch.
Second.
all right,
Okay.
Kara's gonna go over to Asa. I'm sorry, you guys talking? I couldn't hear you.
Nope,
No.
nope. I was just gonna take last watch. It's cool though.
We're calling our watches. Go ahead.
All right. Hey, Asa.
Yes, Kara.
Yeah, so that vulture up there has been following us. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, I do.
You mind telling me what's it about?
I am not sure. I don't know for certain what it's about.
The
So you haven't-
vulture is staring daggers at you, Kara.
Is it like just on a branch somewhere?
It is nearby, yes.
Yeah.
It depends. Are you inside of Ace's tent? Or are you outside here?
I'll say like I'm right here, like out just outside her tent.
If it's inside the tent, then it's probably what's it called? Like on top of something on the inside of the tent. Or actually probably propped up on the outside of the tent, just over top of it, looking down at you.
Does it have a problem with me?
It's just leering at you. Seems to be staring daggers at you as you ask Asa questions about it. Interpret that how you wish.
No, I don't think so. I'll look at the vulture and then I will say something to it in Sylvan. I'll
Yep.
Yeah, I will just I'll ask it if it has a problem with Kara.
It responds similarly in Sylvan.
No, I don't think she has a problem with you. I think she's just getting used to the area situation.
All right, so it talks, and you can talk to it.
Right. Well, yes, yeah. Nope, she talks and I can talk back to her.
And it's not a problem.
It's it's a situation that I'm not quite sure of. I hate to be vague about this, Kara. I don't mean to mislead you or anything like that. It's just that I'm not really sure what's happening, and I wouldn't want to tell you something false before I can be certain what it is.
Okay. Well, good luck figuring out what all this is. And she waves her hand around.
Yes, it's a mess, I think, actually. Yeah. But sorry, this is I'll sort of point up. This is Ma, this is Kara. Both of you are fine. I trust both of you equally. Maybe not. Maybe equal. I don't it's a lot to process, Kara.
Yeah.
But once I find out something certain, then I will try and make sure you know.
Okay, I guess that's fine. Yeah, just
After Ace's remark, Mar says something else in Sylvan.
Ah, this is just oh let's see. Asa is not good at hiding stuff, so she'll just give Mara a very sharp look and then turn back to Kara. Um, it, she began following me after we lost Bo and Maddie. So, I don't know. I don't know exactly what it means yet, but I'm trying to figure it out. I just don't have a lot of resources here in woods or even in Sovereign Hill.
all right. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be able to. It's not gonna kill us all. So let's have spells. No, I'll probably be fine.
No. She doesn't know any spells. I mean, she knows. I mean, she does know spells, but not. She can't. That it. She's not going to cast any spells at you.
Mm-hmm. Good. I don't want to cast spells on. I don't want people casting spells on me unless I specifically give them permission.
Right, and I will make sure that she knows that she can understand you. So you know.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you to your stuff. See you in the morning, I guess.
Okay. Thanks for checking in, Kara. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, well, we gotta take care of each other.
Yeah, we do.
Carl, go back to her tent.
Yeah, you'll hear Asa talking to the vulture again in a different.
What? You say something?
Go to sleep.
She's whispering over there. I thought she was talking to us.
She's whispering. She's because she doesn't want anyone to hear her. So shut up and go to sleep. Trying to get some shut eye.
What?
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, what horrible things attack us in the night?
What,
All right,
bugs,
what
of
is the
course.
watch order again?
First.
Second.
Third.
Fourth.
All right. That was Quinn second?
Meat.
Meat is second.
Quinn's first.
Meat second. All right, Meat, roll me a perception.
It wasn't me this time, guys. I didn't fuck up.
Secret perception.
What is second watch? You roll for the watch every time, right, Sass?
Hmm?
You roll every time for which watch the stuff is going to happen.
I have
on?
a weighted table, yes.
Ah. Fucking
Things are not
sick.
equally likely to attack at all times of night.
Secret
Wow.
perception.
Check.
So basically, I spread 1 through 4 across 10. So I have a more uneven distribution of which one
Damn.
comes up when.
Alright.
Quinn's in the safe tent. Unless it's
Is it-
Flurks, in which case there, I'll come out of the water and get him.
I probably would have like a small fire going. Just a small one.
All right, so let's put a little light source here.
Humming goblin songs, which is a lot of screeches, but it's quiet. It's quiet screeches.
Quiet screeches.
Does Meat hate dogs and horses?
No, he loves dogs and horses. How?
Yeah, so that's a
how?
goblin thing. They hate dogs and horses.
Wow. So all goblins have to hate dogs and horses.
Yes,
Look at this lighting effect. I'm
It's
so
neat.
into it.
that is cool.
Right?
I like it.
All right, Meat.
Yeah.
As you are, what's it called, sitting there at camp,
Yeah.
you know, you're idling, you're keeping your ears open and just enjoying the night. And you're hearing animals scurrying about, you know, out in the woods, just normal nature sounds.
Yeah.
But you hear what sounds like a small creature squealing and then suddenly getting very quiet after a brief conflict with something.
Oh, some got ate. Well,
Puts you a little bit on edge, and you keep your eyes open as you start noticing something starting to slither closer to the camp.
put my visor down.
You will have a turn to wake everybody up so they are not unconscious with the start of the encounter.
Nice.
So everybody, you will be prone, but you will be conscious, so nobody needs to like stir you to wake you up.
Ooh, good roll, Meat.
Let me make sure that I'm on the right thing.
Can I just yell for him
Yeah, I'm
to
on
get up,
perception.
or do I have to actually physically like go and be like, yeah?
Well, that's what you don't have to do because, you know, you're able to call it out ahead of time.
Gotcha.
So they're awake. They just need to be able to get up on their turn because you couldn't physically stand them all up.
Nice.
All right. We begin with Kara.
All right, Kara's gonna stand up. Gonna move out of the tent, drawing out her what's paused.
These names are always so funny.
This one's bored.
He didn't. I guess it's something
yawns.
to do.
I get. He's already eaten here. You know. Like,
They wanted to go out. I'm here.
All right.
it was either this or Giant Viper 1, Giant Viper 2, and Giant Viper 3, but I felt this one was more fun.
The panicked one.
Oh god. Oh god.
Gonna- Yeah, I'm gonna go and stride over there. That's the fire.
So is that 2, or can you do that as like part of your strike? Can you get up? Is that like 5
Getting
feet?
up
yeah,
is
it's two.
is a full action.
It's a
so
full
Yeah, it's just
action.
2 actions.
Okay, I wasn't sure that was like 5 feet of movement or something.
For my last action. Oh, it's a part of my move. I draw my weapon. So as
Smart.
my last action, I will try and let's see. I will attempt a nature check to try to make them go away.
Go get.
They are already hostile to you, so you
Okay.
actually can't scare them off. It's
Okay.
only neutral creatures. They
Well,
are here looking for food.
They've made life choices. They've made life
Yeah.
choices. So,
They are hungry. You all are potentially food. They are going after you.
all right, I'm gonna strike then.
All right, that one is behind a tent and all that, so it's going to have a regular cover.
Okay.
That is a hit by +2, which would be a +0 with cover. That is a hit.
Nice.
All right. All right, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. This one's going to come slithering about.
Come on out.
Slither into Ace's tent and go for a bite.
It's gonna bite her head like the spiders.
Always does.
It's probably going after an artery.
At least it's not bugs this time. Ooh,
24 hits.
it's really close to a crit.
Asa, you take 4,
Okay.
and then I need a fortitude save.
Minimum damage. Ooh, Mar took it as well. No. Okay. Never mind.
Oh, it's because they have both selected.
There you go.
Because we're just on top of each other.
I like how it crosses that out in chat. It's like, no, never mind. It didn't do
Yeah. There's a little revert button. All right, then make me a fortitude save.
Okay,
Should
this
have the
is
little
just
button.
yeah, this is just like a poison, right?
Yes, this is a poison
Okay.
effect.
Okay.
Oh, nailed it.
And you are just fine. And it will make a follow-up bite. That also manages to
Oh,
hit.
Just.
That one for 9 and make another fortitude.
Ugh.
As it starts biting at you, Asa, trying to
Inject you with
infect you.
venom.
But you're fine from the venom. Meat.
I'll move over here. Can I attack it, or do I have to like literally be in the tent, like go on top of Asa?
I'm just gonna say it's gonna be sort of awkward positioning where you're probably going to like slice the tent from out here.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're like, swinging into the thing. There's not enough room to stand in there.
We'll repair it. We'll go over here. That is part of the move. Actually, I will. I'll raise shield, and I'll devote a guardian. That'll be my turn.
Okay, Asa gets that shield bonus too. Quinn.
Quinn will stand, stride to here, drawing out, summoning his big old spear as he does, and then cast shield. Where's my shield spell? Here we go. Cast. I'm good.
All right. Also, as a note, remember that you are not sleeping in armor. Just be sure to.
I know. I already
that.
turned it off.
Yeah, I mean for everybody but me because they were on watch.
Good. I'm useless without it.
15, 20. This guy have? Nah, that's where it gets. It turns and it's going to bite at meat boredly.
Yeah.
In a very bored way.
Attack me. You won't. That
That
sucked.
should have been a crit.
Shh.
And then it's going to use an action to coil its body up. You can see it,
Oh.
its fangs. It's like hissing at you. The
Stop it.
panicked one, it's like, oh god, everything's going to hell. Oh no. Quick, get a bite. It's going to move in and go after Quinn.
I'll attack of opportunity it.
Yeah.
All right, there. I just regular attack. This is not a power attack, so that's turned off. Cool. And attack.
That's a hit.
Ooh.
And it takes 12.
Man, that's striking.
It's going to take a bite out of Quinn. For 6.
I will go ahead and block with the shield spell.
You already used your reaction to attack of opportunity.
Oh yes, you are correct.
Sure.
So undo that, and then damage. All right, and then fortitude save.
And you're fine.
Nice.
And then it is very badly hurt, so it's gonna go ahead and move over this one.
Nope.
Hey, Core. Welcome in. We're fighting snakes.
Oh, it's because the thing. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. It moves over into the underbrush. Asa. It's the panicked one. It's easily broken.
Sure.
Okay, well, I'm going to stand up. So I'm no longer prone. And then I will yeah, we're gonna cast electric arc.
All right. When you do, the board one through the what's it
Oh.
called? Through the tent is
The
going to
coil.
lunge at you using its coiled opportunity strike.
You have a +1 AC. I don't think it's going to matter much because you're a wizard, but
It hits by 3,
damn. Yeah.
Mhm.
but that is not a crit, so it does not
Well,
disrupt.
minimal damage.
Do 4 and then make a fortitude save. And then
Mhm.
cast your spell.
Mhm.
Oh.
You become poisoned.
Oh.
Rerolling it. Oh, good. It did exactly what happens every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm poisoned. Great. That's wonderful. Awesome.
You take 4.
Great. Thrilled.
And then your spell continues. They both make reflex saves. The numb one fails and takes full. The other bored one takes half. Kara.
All right. Are gonna step.
Yeah, we don't roll great.
Step. That you're gonna attack this one. Actually, he doesn't have to. They've
Kick
already
some of
made
the-
a reaction. Did this guy already use
Yes.
his reaction? You did? Okay, I'll just move then.
Yes.
So I'll stab.
All right. You step onto the tent, crushing a little bit of it as you get into position to flank.
I'm just like, just move out of the way. And, oh yeah, I gotta do this. Okay. There we go.
And you get a crit.
Ooh.
At least the bored one is bored no longer.
I'm bored to death. That was the 2 actions. Last action, I'll try to thread the needle and hit the the numb one.
All right, it's
Rolling
going
the
to
dagger.
have standard cover because there is both the tent and Asa in the way.
Alright.
Oh,
But it doesn't matter. You hit 2 over.
ooh.
For minimum damage. That's my turn.
The numb giant viper is going to fuck off.
Hey, better. Don't come back now.
They came
As he gets
back.
to hide and go away. Meat.
Let's say, I see you, you little son of a bitch. And I'll run over here.
It's in a panic state.
It's about to be a lot more panic. I'm about to hit it. Target. And slap it with my Earthbreaker. Smack. Shit.
But it's in its panic state. It moves in an unpredictable fashion.
Stop moving. You know,
Just happening to squirm out of the way of your swing.
stop
And
moving.
again, it squirms out of the way.
Quick,
Panicking, going for its life.
quit, help me. And that's my turn.
It just wanted a meal. Quinn.
Quinn's gonna sigh. I'm like, I guess I'm walking into the dark. I'm gonna try to cut off the panicked giant viper's head before it runs away entirely.
Alright, can you see in the dark?
I cannot.
Alright, I believe...
Is it like a mines or is it concealment?
Probably like a flat check.
Okay, in darkness, you are flat-footed to things. Okay, being in darkness with no dark vision means that you have the blinded condition, you are flat-footed to other things, and your attacks have a hidden conceal check, so DC 10 or DC 11 plus.
All right. So I've stride. So attack 1, attempting to hit. Ah, so close to that 17. It just lingered there so long and then didn't. And then attack 2.
Oh,
All
They
right, that's
both,
fine.
the poor snake, just going for it, trying to use the darkness to its advantage.
oh wait.
That's okay. I got one more attack
Yeah,
coming.
there's one more.
Yeah. I'm going to move southwards, but it's actually moving
And
outwards.
yeah.
Strike
Start to
attack
scurry
of
away.
opportunity.
Come on, 11. Not 11. No, it's 8.
Does Meat have one?
No, I'm a champion.
It's going to attempt to hide as it gets into the brush.
Where are you going? Thought you were hungry.
Then repositions. Asa.
Oh man.
Maybe cast Mage Armor, dude. I don't know. you're
What's
getting
the,
pummeled.
Shit, Mage Armor would still be up overnight because it lasts until your next daily prep.
can we see the guys at all, or are they just like long
They have
gone?
both stealthed into the thick brush of this area. If you head over, you can do a seek check, which lets you search in a 15-foot radius around you, or a 30-foot cone in one direction, and you might be able to spot them.
I mean, that just
So-
sounds like nothing I want to do.
So, for example, you have a 30-foot cone. You could seek here to see if
Yeah.
there's something in there.
Alternatively, Fireball doesn't care.
Yes, Fireball does not care about line of sight.
Oh, homie, if I had Fireball, remember I'm a level 3 wizard. I don't get Fireball for 3 more years.
Yes, a quote-unquote wizard.
Asa sees trees and starts getting PTSD.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who's allowed to lie about their class. Damn it!
How far away is it? I don't.
Is there anything she can do to help her with her poison save?
Treat condition, I believe.
Yeah, I don't have treat condition.
I have some for it.
No, sorry, it's administer first aid action. No, that's for that and that.
Okay. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. And then I will cast shield on myself.
All right.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, let's do a save against the poison.
Fortitude.
Is it not working?
I forgot.
Oh, you're getting guidance. Gotcha.
Yeah, I forgot to pull guidance onto myself. Okay.
You got this. You don't got this.
Yeah, nope, not at all. Yeah, not at all.
Wow. Okay.
But hey, you get a hero point.
You do get a hero point. And you take 4 and you become drained 1. Kara.
All right, looking as Ace is not doing well, she's going to pop her healing grace and cast heal on her for 2 actions. So that's my whole turn.
Healing.
Oh, there it is. It's a medicine trained action. 1 action, treat poison. You tend to a patient trying to prevent the spread of poison. Attempt a medicine check against the poison's DC. After you attempt to treat a poison for a creature, you can't try it again until after the next time a creature attempts to save against the poison. On a success, they get a +2 to the save. Crit success +4, and on a crit failure, they get a -2.
All right, that's 26 hit points for Ace, and now on my turn.
Why do you have +16? Where did that come from?
Because it's level 2.
And it's a 2 action heal.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's the only time I can do. I can only do it once.
The entire campaign.
Meat.
All right. Go away. Everybody all right? Well, I'll go back to my position and just in case, I'll seek down this way just to see if I see
Which
anything.
is to say over this way, because we're only using
Oh,
down to
right, that's
represent
right, yeah.
moving. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll seek that way. Perception.
Yes, roll me a secret perception. All right, you don't notice anything moving in there except for Quinn.
All right. Quick, out of my voice. Now it'll be my turn.
Quinn.
And then turns around and returns the direction he came from.
All right. Is anybody else going in pursuit?
No, but we still have the poison to deal with.
Yes, we do. Just checking before I skip turns to Asa.
We did
Asa.
Okay. Can you post the condition again?
Will do. Give me 1 second.
Does
There you go.
guidance help that?
I can only guidance myself once.
Really? Damn.
Yeah,
Has an
then you
hour
gain
cooldown
guidance
between.
immunity. Yeah.
There it is.
There you go.
Nice. You succeed and go down to stage 1 and take 3 damage.
Wasn't she at stage 3? Or only probably has
Stage
two
2.
stages. Yeah.
Yep. We continue on. Kara, anything you want to do?
I'll do the administer first aid thing to try to give her a bonus.
All right. You have healer souls?
I do, and I have medicine trained.
Perfect. Okay, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's a success. Asa, you have a +2 to your next check against the poison.
Okay.
They move away. We skip to Asa.
I will go over here just in case she gets low enough that I can do lay on hands.
Quinn will stand vigilant for snakes.
Oh, right. I'm gonna make it so that when you get like a Lehman's tiny hut-like spell, that's gonna be valuable.
It'll be extremely valuable. It'd be amazing to have that. So you have a +2. Is that? Oh, it's
With
in
a
there already.
+2.
Oh,
Yeah. Unfortunately, you go up and take 4 more damage. And
God.
another instance of drained 1, but they don't stack, fortunately. Kara, still going.
Make that medicine check.
All right, can I make the medicine check again?
You can. That is a fail.
Oh.
All right.
No penalty, though. Asa.
Oh.
Unless there was something else?
No, that's it.
Okay, Asa. Success! You go back down to stage 1. And you take 5.
How low are you?
Kara.
All right, let's try this again.
I'm fine.
Ah.
That is a fail. Asa.
If nothing else, we'll probably go through its maximum rounds.
Yeah, most poison runs its course somewhat quickly.
Oh, damn.
If the first aid had helped, it would have worked too.
Oh.
5 more as you go back up to stage 2. Kara.
All right, miss. Oh, it's almost a 20.
But it wasn't a crit fail, so you're good.
I cast lay on hands.
Okay. You lay on
Well,
hands. Amazing.
hey, what you lay on hands?
What do you mean?
Just save it.
Save it? You're really
Yeah.
hurt.
I'm at 13. I'm okay.
I'm gonna
I
get
can go
it
one more
back,
round.
and we're gonna
I know.
sleep.
Yeah, but just save it.
All right.
All right, Asa.
Dude. Oh my god.
You take 1 more point of damage, and then the venom runs its course.
All right, Carl will attempt to do a mess and treat wounds check, so let me get the treat wounds macro. Where is in here? No.
In the
Should be in here.
compendiums.
Yeah. All right. All right, 70 hit points for Asa.
Very good.
Thank you, Kara. Doing a wonderful job.
Oh, I'm not core, but I can try.
All right. You all survive the nighttime ambush of snakes.
I'm gonna try to get the venom out of this bored one.
Go ahead and make me a survival check.
Out of this dead bored snake.
That is
Yay.
a success. Let's see, is there an item for this already?
Snake venom, I imagine, right? Gotta be some.
There is not an item for this already. So I shall make one.
Oh boy. Now that I've gotten all the poison out of it, can I use another survival check to try to turn with the meat into rations?
I'll say with that success, you were able to extract both and turn it into a day of rations for one person. It's only a
Cool.
snake. All right, and then Kara inventory, giant viper venom. There you go. I love how easy it is to do that in this system.
Yay. More venom.
Yeah. Okay. And with that, do you all settle back in for the night?
Yep.
Sure do.
Good
yeah.
stuff.
Is that everything for the night?
Yep.
We continue on. That body goes away, and the morning comes about.
On the road again.
Can't wait to get out on the road again.
Are we allowed to train on the road? Or do we have to like be in like a town or something?
What do you mean by train?
Like retrain something.
That is a downtime activity. Travel is an exploration one.
Okay,
So,
just making sure.
not quite. Same as you can't like blacksmith while on the road, unless you
Gotcha.
have like special arrangements for it. Ba-doop. All right.
Alright.
3
One.
hexes.
As you move forward,
Damn it.
Oh, we never got XP for the snakes.
Well, it's at the end of the session.
Oh, that's right.
snakes. Yeah, I'll get it at the end. I'll just make a note that we have the snakes.
There's the river. I was gonna say, I was pretty sure there was a river around near Stedford, but our river ended, so I was wondering what happened. I think this is still Hook Tongue. It just branches off.
Yeah.
Nope, continue along.
Alright, we'll go up or to the field. I'm gonna go up.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
up.
All
Might
right.
actually make it into New Stedford if there's a bridge here.
Do-do-do-do.
Hey!
So that'll be
Oh.
3 there.
Close that down.
So we'll be camping right in front of New Stepton unless we push ourselves.
I mean, we could push ourselves into the city, you know? Then get a nice rest.
Yep.
I don't think that would be, like, exhausting or anything. We push 1 hex to go to sleep in the city.
Okay.
All right, you get there after a good day's travel with the horses. You can push harder if you want through the farmland, but your horses will pay a toll for it.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
say we just.
we're gonna be staying in New Stetson for like a few days, aren't we? So we'll just be resting.
Like, what's gonna be the penalty for the horses and stuff?
Well, you're pushing them to work particularly hard to both
Mhm.
pull a wagon and carry you all. They were already moving fairly quickly to move 3 hexes. I'm going to have the horses make a fortitude save. And I will say for 1 push, you're probably not looking at a problem, but I will keep track of how many times they fail that save in terms of the longevity of the horse's ability to keep moving
Alright, well, I say we
in the
just
long
camp
term.
out here. I don't think it's necessary to push.
Yeah, I would say camp outside. Plus, then we can get set up for the entire day. Like, we also don't know what we don't know what the procedure is for new people in New Stefan. They might have very strict rules,
Could be.
require paperwork.
No,
Hope everyone's got their papers.
Of course. Meat just pulls out a folded piece of paper that says meat and has a green crayon goblin drawn on it.
Since it's this farmland here, maybe we can pay one of the nearby farmers to give us like let's use a barn or something.
Absolutely. You find plenty of farmland, barn houses, and whatnot. Yeah, it's not hard to locate a farmer who has a space in a barn where they can put you up.
All right, how much would they want? A few copper?
Can I offer my services in repairing stuff? In lieu of paying?
Yeah, they'll accept that.
Okay.
If you do a good job, of course.
I'll fix your
You break their
shovel.
stuff, they're probably gonna want some payment, you know?
Not if we get out of there quick enough. Just hide the shovel till morning. We'll be good.
They're gonna ask for a copper each.
Okay.
Or sorry, I said God damn it. They're gonna ask for a silver each.
No, don't take backsies. Ah.
Alright.
I'd shake saying, I got
Y'all are adventuring types. Y'all got money.
Paul's ain't got money. Get a silver out of him. He's right, son. We'll take silver. I will subtract the silver from my inventory.
All right, and Kara, or sorry, Asa, go ahead and make me a crafting check to try to help them out on the farm. I'll use the DC of a level of this farm. Yeah, my DC table is up here. And 18 is just a success. You're able to help them out with some of the more complex farm working equipment that they have. You notice that it's a lot more advanced than the type of stuff you might expect further down south in the Stolen Lands or even in the River Kingdoms. I mean, it's not like self-propelling or anything like that, but this is quality goods.
Interesting, especially considering the place. Okay.
Kara will talk to the farmers too and find out anything they can tell us about New Stetfin. Is there any like protocol to get in or anything?
A protocol to get in. Not last time I was there. They just, you drop by, you wait in line outside. The guards check you, make sure that you're not bringing any contraband. They ask to see your papers and all that, and they let you in.
All right. What papers do they need?
Usually citizenship papers if you're from the area. Otherwise, they're gonna need to figure out who you are, what you're here for. That whole uh, outsider check stuff.
Okay, and like what kind of contraband do they not want coming into their place?
Things that they consider illegal. Personally, I've never really bothered with all that. I heard that somebody got busted for bringing in a whole bunch of this white powder drug.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently they weren't cool with that up here.
Right.
Oh no, not the drugs.
I mean, if we were, you know, Bo and Maddie, we'd have to worry. Now Asa, maybe Asa has something that she may want to get rid of tonight.
Yeah, what about Flayleaf? Do they not like Flayleaf?
Oh no, Flayleaf's fine. That's been legalized.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
they're chill up here. They're chill. They're chill.
Medicinal Flayleaf, of course.
Yeah, exactly. We definitely got this from a pharmacy.
What the fuck's a pharmacy?
Shut up.
You mean an apothecary?
We call them something different. A goblin place.
So what are y'all heading up to New Stephen for?
It's just a bump in the road for us. We're on a long trip. Going up
Oh,
to the
where you heading?
mountains.
Kind of right.
Going up
Son.
to the mountains.
Oh wow, all the way up to the mountains? You all must
Yeah.
be heading to the edge of the world.
What?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
You can't get much further away from civilization than up in them mountains. It's pretty much the border between the known world and whatever the hell else lies beyond.
Yeah, well, us
No, they're-
adventuring types, we're always going places that people don't usually go to.
Yeah, true enough. Well, hope you all don't fall off when you get there. Careful for
I-
any drops.
I have pretty good balance. I think I'll be fine.
All right, and they make idle chatter with y'all as y'all pass the rest of the evening. Fortunately, you don't run into any issues sleeping in the barn. Maybe a few rats, but nothing that actually is problematic. Y'all wake up the next morning.
Then I guess we move to New Stetson.
It's time to go to the city.
As you all move along the road.
Yeah, apparently we're gonna need papers or something.
Kind of papers.
Citizenship papers or something that lets them know who we are, because I think it's mainly for people who live here.
I don't got anything like that.
I know, we might have to talk to the guard to figure out something.
All right. Did any of y'all got papers?
Nope.
No. Has New Stepford ever had anything like this before? Is this common from what I know about the area?
Go ahead and roll me a society.
How many times did Bo bring up paperwork?
Oh, is it supposed to be
Yeah, knowledge check secret, yeah.
why did that hold on.
What?
I don't know. Hold on. Why did it
Oh,
blind? That's what it is.
All right. You do know that there is a decent bit of what you might consider like more civilized law up in Brevoy. To the point where yes, they do have things like inspections and whatnot, but the idea of needing traveling papers is new. You do know that like merchants who are importing stuff would usually need a lot of paperwork, but just travelers, that's kind of new.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah.
Ex-
Okay. Yeah. I'll just sort of shake my head at them. It's I haven't been here in a while, but last time they didn't require anything like this. It's sort of strange. Um, we're just out of town, so that's what we have to say. See what else they require. Possibly a bribe, but I hope it doesn't come to that.
hope nothing broke a sin.
Yeah, we'll just see how it goes.
And you all are traveling along.
Well, I guess we're fighting a city.
You think these guards are gonna want to punch us? Seems to happen often. I feel like it's worth talking about.
As you get closer, you see that there's some smoke rising up from the top of this thing.
This
What?
wood? This log?
From the top of this plateau here that you can't see on top of.
What is that? I can't see up there. Too small.
You see the smoke stops for a moment, and then a fox-headed creature sticks its head up over the ledge and looks down at you all.
Innocent fox creature. That is a lie. It is not innocent.
Oh, it's innocent. It says
It's
it right there in
innocent.
the
It does
name.
say innocent. Hello.
We have no reason not to believe that it is innocent of the crimes it has clearly committed.
Ah, greetings! Welcome, travelers!
Ah.
Greetings.
Hey,
How are you all doing this fine morning?
Oh,
Not
just
too bad.
complain.
yeah, it's great. Beautiful day.
It's good to hear, good to hear. Oh, that's a fine vulture pet you have there.
Can I do a society check or like a nature check to try to identify what this creature is?
You sure can.
All right, society, I guess.
Your call.
Yeah, I'm gonna do society.
You have heard that there are fox creatures that exist, but you don't know of them being common in this area or know much about their culture and values.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess it's
I think he's talking about your bird.
I was. I
Oh,
guess she's the silent type.
it's just a pet.
Oh yes,
What?
that's why I addressed it as such.
Oh, y- sorry. What sort of new? We're on our way in. What was your name?
Oh, I didn't give it, and I didn't ask yours either. I was simply seeing how you all were finding the day.
It's been fairly nice. How's your day going?
Oh, it's going well. But it could be better.
How?
Oh,
Tell me, are you all by chance adventurers?
We are.
Wonderful. Would you be interested in making some money?
well, what exactly are you proposing?
Oh, just a simple trade. Very simple. You see, I need something, and I have an abundance of gold here that I don't require. It's fairly valueless to me, but I understand that you all find it to be, or at least most of your adventuring types, tend to find it rather lucrative. Instead, I need something that is a little bit more difficult to locate, though fortunately I have found a source, but I don't have the ability to go and get it myself.
What is it?
Well, let's just say it involves a creature that has taken up residence in a nearby cave.
What about the creature?
Well, simply said, I need you to acquire something from it, most likely from its carcass.
Wants to kill something?
If that's how you would deem fit to acquire what I need, yes.
What do you need?
Well, I don't know. Are you interested in taking the job?
Will you only tell us if we say yes?
I'm not going to give away the specifics, yes, sir. Of course.
Oh no, that
Well, what
sounds
kind of
dumb.
Eh, What kind of creature is it?
It's a big winged creature, green scales, has a very long neck. I'm sure you've seen something of the type before. They are these pesky little creatures. They tend to slip around in the forests and dense jungles.
It
I
you
could
said it was
tracked one
little?
here.
it could be a mutated Komodo dragon.
You said it was it
Could
was
be.
little?
Oh yes, it is little by, well, at least some. I guess it really depends what you mean. It's larger than you and I, for sure, but not by much. It is more long than big, I suppose.
Is there a dragon nearby? Like I'm in character. Do I know about dragons nearby?
His
Go ahead
boy.
and roll me a society check.
Oh, society. Yeah, I'm real good at these guys. I'm the best at these. I'm
Or
gonna
you,
know things.
or you can do nature. I'm just thinking in the terms of like, do you know if they're near in Brevely? Okay, I would say that you would know that it is known that dragons do take up residence here, um, but they tend to be of the red variety. Nothing like what this guy is describing.
Okay, cool.
Is the creature you're describing a green dragon?
I suppose some people have called it a dragon, yes, but I don't think that I would call it a dragon.
What would you call it?
I would call it a long green creature with wings and hands that are bound into the wings with a long tongue, multiple sharp teeth, and slitty eyes.
Why would you call it that?
Because it hasn't given me its name, obviously. What else would I call it?
You're strange. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from here and there.
Hey y'all,
I
this
guess
guy's being
the
incredibly shifty. I think we should just move on.
Me? Shifty? No, I'm an innocent fox. I'm not at all shifty. I'm being very upfront about everything. I have a fair and equitable trade. I offer you gold in exchange for something acquired from this creature.
How much gold are you offering?
Hmm. Let's see, there are 4 of you. I'd say that 80 of these coins sounds like a fair offer.
What kind of coins are they?
Oh, they are round and they are gold. Some of them have faces imprinted upon them, while others don't. Some of them have words, others do not. Some of them are a bit bent and worn down from age, while others are a lot more sparkly and shiny.
Excuse
But I
us a
can say
moment.
they are all pure gold.
Pardon, we're just gonna
Let's-
have a quick talk. We'll be right back.
Oh, of course, of course. And he settles down and continues smoking away at his pipe as he sits on the edge of the cliff.
Besides dragon, is there any other creature that fits what he's describing that I can
Jabberwock.
think
Sure.
of?
Like lots.
Jabberwocky, drakes, wyverns, pretty much any of the winged lizard species could easily fit that description. It's vague enough.
Yeah, this sounds like a terrible idea, y'all. I'm all for doing jobs and adventures and whatnot, but he's leaving out a lot of things.
I think he might be a fey creature.
That's what it was. I was trying to
Yes,
remember it.
yes.
Yeah.
Almost certainly,
Mm-hmm.
especially the name business.
Ex-
Almost certainly.
I'm glad someone else can pick up on these things. It's a nice change of pace.
What?
Wasn't talking about you specifically, Meat.
All right.
I don't think it's lucrative enough for all the potential problems it could bring us.
There is the question of what treasures the creature might already have. It might have already taken a number of things. Clearly, it has something of value since the fox over there wants it.
Honestly, if we wouldn't go, I'd much more like to do something inside the city from somebody that'll tell us where we're going and what we're hunting and what for.
I really don't feel the need to argue with that.
Yeah.
It's not enough money for me to really push for us to do this, but we should be careful in how we decline.
Carl, what do you think?
Yeah, we can just go. Say I don't want to do any job for this guy. I don't really care either way. Honestly, it's just like a green dragon is something that's probably out of our hitting limit
All right.
or weight class. That's it.
Well, just follow my lead. I'll guess past them.
Uh,
Go back up.
Meat,
Hi. Hi.
meat.
You out there?
I can
What?
hear you.
What
I
is
can
it?
hear you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Hold
I'm
on.
just sitting here. I'm enjoying my pipe.
Sorry, I can't see that high up there. One moment, my companion was stopping. Yeah, Ace, what's up?
See, he
Yeah.
starts blowing smoke rings.
Everything all
Just-
right?
Just be very polite and don't promise anything.
Yeah, of course. I
All right.
got this. Hey, we're gonna have to decline. Nice seeing you. I hope you enjoy your day. Bye now.
You too. He waves his pipe.
Just waves on. Every time Meat walks, it's like the Lalafell in Final Fantasy. His arms are out. He's legs high.
He's just
Asa,
waddling.
Yeah, he's
Roll me a
like-
perception real quick.
He's-
He turns into a red dragon and flies away.
Oh no.
You notice a pair of eyes peeking out of this pond at you, watching you all.
Hmm.
They are deep black eyes, but they are upon a head that has mossy green hair and sharp elf-like ears.
So much weird shit right outside the gates of New State.
I know.
There's all kinds of weird magical creatures.
Yeah. I absolutely want to investigate it. I didn't get to investigate the fucking gold.
There you go. Jump in there. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
get closer to the edge.
Touch
Keep
that
keep
water.
keep my hips sort of like pulled back so that I'm not leaning in, and it, with a thought, because that other thing almost certainly was a fey creature.
Well, of course, Core.
Most fey
Of
creatures
course.
speak
Very
Sylvan, I
strange.
believe. I will call out in Sylvan, be like, "Hello there, someone in there?"
You can see that she pops her head out of the water. Oh, hello. Hi. I was just watching you.
Mm-hmm. I noticed. Why were you watching us?
Oh, I was just curious what you all were doing. Tell me, is there anything you're looking for?
Not really.
No? Interesting.
Would
You have no desires.
Well, I
I've
have
never met
desires.
somebody like that. Oh, so
I
you
do
are
have
looking for
desires.
something.
Not anything that's easily acquired.
No? Well, that's unfortunate. What kind of things are you looking for? I know how to get things. I might be able to find something for you.
Well, as exciting a prospect as that is, I am here with some other people, so I must decline at this moment. But
Oh, no, it wouldn't
uh,
be any problem. And
there
I wouldn't
is.
need you to stay here or anything. I'm just curious what you've been looking for. And then if I can find it, I can bring it to you.
I'm just gonna look over at Mar and then shake my head.
It just watches you. It doesn't seem interested in giving you its thoughts.
Yeah. It's something I'll have to find for myself. But it was nice to meet you.
Really? There's nothing?
Mm, no.
Wow, that's amazing. I don't think I've ever seen somebody who doesn't have something that they want. At least not enough to ask for a little bit of help. And even more, I wouldn't even be asking you to ask for help. I'm just curious what things you want.
Oh, all information comes with some sort of.
Sometimes. But sometimes it is what it is. Sometimes there's no obligation at all. Sometimes people just like hearing things.
Yes.
She
Hey,
immediately
hey,
ducks her head back under the water.
so who are you doing?
Uh, keeping myself out of trouble. Come on, let's go into the city.
Okay then.
What about you? It says to Kara as Asa departs.
Wait, what?
What about you?
Car
Is
stabs.
there anything you want?
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm just watching. I'm just an observer.
Well, have fun with that creeper.
Bye. It descends back down into the water.
Fucking pervert. Get out of here.
All right, you all continue up. To finally reach New Stettin.
So I think we just need to burn this country to the ground. Clearly, it has a fey infestation, and the only solution is burning everything to the ground.
No, it's fine. It's not like that.
It's really not.
Promise.
They're so innocent.
Promise it's not like that. Yeah.
All right, you all reach New Stettin.
We're home. Said
New
the dead
Stettin
corpse.
is a walled city. As you arrive, there are two bridges that lead in. You all come up from the southernmost one. They are large stone bridges. The walls around the city go upwards 30 feet or so. There is clearly a palisade. Or sorry, there is clearly ramparts up there, as you can see that there are guards patrolling about, seemingly active in keeping watch out. You see that across the stone gate, across the stone bridge leads directly up to the gate. There is a sort of like arrangement that you can kind of see where all the carts are along the right side heading up to the gate, while casual travelers are going down the middle, and then people leaving are going down the left side in the same fashion, with carts on the outer side and walking people on the inner side.
So I guess we're waiting in line.
All right, you all get in line. And you wait, and you wait, and you wait. A few hours pass while you all are in line. It seems
Well,
to take this place, and it,
hold on. A few hours?
yeah.
Traffic jam.
I don't want to wait hours. Um,
I'm gonna speak to someone's manager. I'm gonna go full
yeah.
Karen on them.
I'm gonna start like asking. Oh God, I'm not a fucking people person. What the fuck? Who built this character?
Look, it's a trap, okay? The line doesn't actually take that long in all actuality. They just force people to wait because they made a bargain with a Fae, and the Fae will let you skip in line, as a favor.
Oh man. Okay. So, after like 30 minutes, I'm gonna start talking to people around us and seeing yeah, if like seeing like how long they've been there. What are they waiting for? Do they have papers?
Well, the people directly behind you have been there since just after you arrived, and the people just in front of you have been there since not long before you arrived.
Okay, well, it's not like we're not in like a narrow hallway with walls on either side of us that we can't scoot past. Are
Yeah,
we?
you can walk up and down the line. It's just
Yeah.
you're going to notice that as you get closer to the front of the line, the timetable, gets longer for how long they've been there.
Yeah, I mean,
People at the
yes,
front
yes.
having been more.
No, I understand that says that's usually how lines work. What I mean is like how long have they been there? Like, is it like we've
Well,
been here for days or
since it would be a few hours until you get to the front of the line, the people at the front of the line have been there for a few hours. The people near to the back of the line have been for less.
okay, all right.
Doug is about to quit
Sorry,
this campaign.
I'm putting it this
Quitting
way that
campaign. I'm
Ace
quitting
is
it,
able
yeah,
to determine
bye.
that you're going to be in line for a few hours to get your stuff checked out and all that.
Mate's playing backgammon with a kid from the cart in front.
All right. Yeah.
The card in front of you all is what's it called? A Minotaur. Has a Minotaur at the head of it, and there is a Minotaur kid in the back who is up for playing a game.
All right. Cause Car's gonna talk to the Minotaur adult. Find out exactly what we need to have ready for like when we get to the front line and stuff, so we're not holding things up.
Well, do you have regular business here, New Stedman?
No, we're just passing through.
If we're bringing a cart through, they're probably going to want to inspect it and then maybe even put it on quarantine for 24 hours or some type of inspection nonsense. But
There's
if you come
literally
through
nothing in
here,
it.
regularly, you get papers and whatnot, and they get to know you, and they just sort of wave you on through once they've checked to make sure you're not bringing any contraband.
All right. Well, hopefully it won't take that long since our cart is literally empty.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Unfortunately, sometimes they hold things up anyway because people have been known to try to hide stuff inside of wood. Bring in nothing, but then there's some hidden panels or something. I've heard some people have tried that. They don't usually survive.
Well, they're assholes.
They are. That kind of ruins it for everybody.
Yeah.
These kind of people are the reason why we can't have nice things.
Mm-hmm.
So Ace, sorry, I didn't mean to be that dismissive on that, but you're able to get that you're going to be in line for a few hours trying to get to the front. When you get to the front of the line, you can also see that the inspection is rather detailed. The guards who are up there are like, what's it called? They have dogs to help them. They have a mage that is casting spells to check stuff. It seems like they are doing a very thorough job in examining each of these carriages and whatnot that come through, resulting in each of them taking like 10 minutes per person.
It's Mexican border.
Basically, yeah, it's like that.
They got little mirrors to check on their carts.
Issa, want to do anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
We wait in
And
line,
y'all wait.
and I kick this kid's ass in backgammon over and over again.
Nope, he's emotionally scarred for life.
Yeah,
I'm not beating you, give him.
I tell him, I say, I will never hold back on you.
Remember this day, because this is the day you got your ass kicked by Meat, the Mighty.
That kid went on to become a tyrant.
that's,
Banished the backgamma from the land.
that's the next big bad evil guy. Is the grown-up Minotaur kid.
Yeah. See, this character's all different. This character likes Minotaurs. The old character didn't.
Exactly.
All right. And so you all hang out for a bit, for a few hours as things go to and fro. You all can, if you would like, spend some time to get to know some of the other people in line and try to gather intel from around the world, if you wish.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
let me know
and
a
we'll do that.
topic. Let me know a topic that you're interested in investigating. And we could do a persuasion, or sorry, diplomacy to try to like find the right people and whatnot.
All right. Where are the local wars going on at the moment?
Sure, go ahead and roll me a diplomacy. All right. She learns that there are a number of what's it called, small skirmishes that are going down in the River Kingdom. Stuff that is kind of normal. Artum is currently in a conflict with Outsea, which is not particularly unexpected. There's also been some movement between Himbria and Liberthane. Something has happened recently down at the fort that's apparently caused a lot of bloodshed and conflict, and but the traders aren't exactly sure. They just know that they have been turned away from docking at Fort Liberthane as of late.
Mm-hmm. Hey, anyone else wants to gather some gossip?
I'd like to find out more about all the fucking Fae in the local area.
All right, go ahead and roll me a diplomacy. All right, Quinn finds out that Fae are unfortunately somewhat common in the region, although they are not considered to be welcome by Brevoy. Brevoy tends to think of them more as pests and plagues than as friendly neighbors. The Fae, in exchange, don't give a shit what Brevoy says and continue to enjoy themselves out here. Um, there's no real idea. The people have different theories as to why the Fae are out here. Some people say that there's like some deal that they have with some powerful Brevin noble or something like that, and so they try to keep a presence. Others just say they like the landscape. Others have stories about some ancient connection between this land and the Fae. But all the accounts seem to differ and be filled with a lot of little holes and whatnot that make you think, oh yeah, that's just people jabbering.
Gotcha.
All right. And you all eventually, after a few hours, probably about late morning, you all get up to the front of the line. The guard orders you all out of the cart.
All right, we pile out of the cart.
All right.
All right, and he gestures you over to his friend. Hi there, everybody. Welcome to New Stetson. This gonna be your first time here, or are you regulars?
First time.
First time.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, I'm gonna need to go ahead and gather up each of your names and where you all are coming from. He takes out a
All
little
right.
clipboard and he's getting ready to write stuff down.
Cara Warren.
Cara Warren. That's a Warron.
No.
Oh no, he scratched some out. How was that?
Yeah, it's Worran.
Oh, other way. Whoops. All right, and where you about to come from?
Coming from Sovereign Hill, I guess.
Oh, Southern Neighbors. Heard about that place. Doesn't sound too nice personally, but I hope you'll like New Stephen a lot more than I did Sovereign Hill. They move on to the next person. How about you there, little guy? What's your name?
I'm mate, and I'm average size.
Well, yeah, I know we're meeting, but like, what's your name?
I'm meat.
Oh, you're made of meat. Yeah, I know you're made of meat, but like,
Why
or
would you
are you
assume
saying
that?
your name is meat?
You're asking for my name. You're assuming I'm a lot dumber than I am. You asked the name, I told you the name. You just keep thinking it's different things. If you ask for one thing and expect a different thing,
Calm down. Calm down.
fuck
Calm
him.
down.
No, fuck
Calm
you.
down.
I'm an
No.
average size,
Someone-
and my name is meat.
You're making a scene.
Someone named. Okay, you know what? MEAT. All right, there you go. Meat.
No. M-A-E-T.
You said your name was meat.
It's the different meat.
Why is
Sam-
that a? You know what? It's not my concern. It's gonna scratch it out and just MEET. There, like that. He flips the thing around.
Yes.
All right, good. And where are you coming from?
Sour Hill.
Siren Hill. All right. Checks that off. Goes to the next person.
All right. Me clean. Amen.
Looks over to Quinn.
Quinn. Quinn.
Uinn. And Sovereign Hill as well.
All the River Kingdoms. Most recently from Sovereign Hill.
Oh, traveler. Tell me, which is the nicest place you've been to?
Kate and Killian's bar.
Oh, I've heard about that. Yeah, it's gotta be a nice place. I hope I get down south to see that one day.
I recommend it.
And he continues through the book and looks over to Asa. And what about you there, miss?
Asa, also by way of Sovereign Hill.
Makes sense. Y'all are coming with a cart. Y'all will be coming from the same place. All right. And what business do y'all have here in New Stephen?
Yeah, we're just passing through.
I'd like to check out the library before we leave.
Assuming you
gotcha.
have a library.
So did you say the estimated stay is going to be less than a day? You just staying here overnight and then continuing on?
Less than a week.
Oh, so you're sticking around for a little bit. Oh, okay. Let me just go ahead and write that down.
You know, this is a lot of processing. Is this new?
Oh, yeah. The inspections, yeah, they're all new.
Did something happen?
Oh, well, I guess you all may not have heard down there in Sovereign Hill. Yeah, there was an assassination recently. Everything's been locked down pretty tight ever since. We've been
What?
trying to keep an eye on everybody coming in and out.
Who was assassinated?
Oh wow, y'all really didn't know. Well, would I be the best person to tell you? I guess somebody asked him. He looks over to his friend real quick, and then back to you. Yeah, so it was the current reigning king, Lord Sertova. Yeah. As you might imagine, it's led to quite a bit of turmoil in the lands. Yeah.
I can see why you'd want the extra security.
Exactly. So we're just trying to keep an eye on everybody coming and going. Check out any inventory, make sure that nobody's bringing in any more assassinating goods to take out any other Sertovas in the, transition of power. It's gonna be whenever a leader passes away, there's always a bit of instability for a few years where new regimes try to get set up and whatnot. And we're just trying to minimize all the damage that can take place because of that, especially when it's been a violent transition.
How long ago did this happen?
Mm, think about 2 months back, give or take a week. I haven't been keeping track too closely. We've been working pretty heavy overtime, so the days are kind of stretched into one another,
Where
bled into one another.
where were we 2 months ago? Was
Uh,
that like in the middle of Mivon? Was that at the end? Were we traveling back? Because we also took downtime for level 3.
Y'all didn't take much downtime for level 3 though. You took like a week or two.
It would
Okay.
have been 2 weeks.
Mm,
most of that was in Mivon though.
Yeah.
We were in Mivon for a little over a month, technically.
Yeah, you would have been in Mivon when this went down.
okay.
Well, I'm glad no one here cares about that. Okay.
It's a shame no one has some ingrained backstory to this place and the current storyline.
Sis, is this the place with the um the contention over succession?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Because these are
Is it
like they're against the Rogarvians, the family that took over.
well,
eh.
I think wasn't it somebody's, oh gosh, like there's like a child who's in line, but then somebody's uncle took over. Is that this
No.
place? No.
No, that's a
Where's
different place. That's in the River
Okay.
Kingdoms, like close to the middle.
Okay. Okay.
I know what you're talking about. It's in the River Kingdoms thing.
Okay, that's something completely different. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, here it was that the
Sartova.
Rogarvians ruled for about
Mhm.
200 years, and then they all just disappeared.
The Vanishing.
And then the Sertovas took over, and they have been ruling ever since.
Mhm.
Except now the head of the Sertova family has been assassinated, the effective king of this place.
Yeah. Um.
He was Nikolesky Sertova.
Yeah. Who's taken over? It's been so long since I've really heard anything about Brevoy, but
Well, that's still a big question, and nobody's quite sure. But luckily, House Sertova's still around, and they are, they're still sort of running things. But a clear path to secession isn't quite established. You see, unfortunately, at the same time, the Sertova, or at least the king's immediate heirs, have all disappeared. So the secession's a little bit tricky at the moment.
Fuck me.
Well, that seems like a whole lot of problems for you, so let's just go ahead and keep this moving.
Oh yeah. Right. So you all are come from Sovereign Hill. You're going to be here for less than a week. Is there any particular business that you have that's going to require you to deal with weaponsmiths, alchemy? And he just goes through a long list of what's it called, different things that are all vaguely potentially related to assassination business. Like it's very easy to link all these things up. Like blacksmithing isn't directly, but you can use that to make weapons. Alchemy isn't, but you can use that to make poisons. It's that type of thing.
Now.
Car will declare the poisons of the venoms that she's collected.
Oh, let me see these. All right, we gotta go ahead and gather these all up. He's gonna go ahead and take the poisons that Kara declares and bring them over to the mage that is busy at work. Uh, they're gonna talk briefly for a few moments, look them over. He comes back. All right, these are all cleared. They're apparently all They're not the type that are going to assassinate somebody, so we should be fine here.
All right, cool.
And he gives them back. Just please do not sell them within the territory. You are permitted to keep them with you. And I'm going to put a note here saying that you should have them when you depart.
All right.
Okay? All right,
Yeah, no
good.
problem.
All right, anybody else have anything to declare?
Nope.
Wow.
Fantastic. All right, well, here you go. He's gonna, what's it called? Take out a set of cards, like little tiny slips of paper that can be folded over, and he hands one to each of you and has like a little name and a little code on it, a little string of letters and numbers, and he hands them one to each of you. All right, here you go, miss. Here you go, miss. Here you go, sir. And here you go, little guy.
I'm a man.
Here you go, little man.
Fuck
You
you.
can see that now he's got this shit-eating grin on his face. He is intentionally just poking poking fun at you.
I take one step to the left.
What's your name?
All right, let's just
I
go
don't
ahead
need to
and go
give you my
through.
name.
What's your name?
I'm not telling you my name.
You need to
I'm a
tell me your
guard.
name. You work for the city. You should need to tell me.
All right,
You
all right,
can
come
go
on, me.
ahead
Let's
and
go.
bring that up with the guards.
What's his name? Hey, you.
I'll go pull him away.
Hey, what's his name?
Someone better keep an eye on that guy. He's got a lot of anger in him.
You better keep an eye on me.
You all
Let's go,
will
let's
be
go.
inside. And you all are now officially in New Stetven. New Stetven is, although the walls give the exterior this sense that you're going to be in some great stone city, it's actually surprisingly wooden on the interior. You see that a lot of work went into making this place feel more naturalistic than a more like solid stone industrial type city. There's lots of there's lots of trees lining each of the streets. There are plenty of park-like areas. There's lots of space between many of the buildings, except for where you get to like, the merchants row and whatnot. That's where buildings tend to be a little bit more clustered together. Yeah, and it is a very nice and well put together city. It's probably one of the nicest cities that you all have ever seen in this region of the world. For those of you who traveled further, you've definitely seen nicer in places like Magnamar and Absalom, but as far as the River Kingdoms go, this puts even Daggermark to shame.
All right. This is all nice and all, but let's go ahead and not stay here longer than we have to.
Did I find a newspaper?
Sure. You head on looking for a newspaper, and you find somebody with a little sling and a whole bunch of paper.
Yeah,
Trying to offer.
I'd like to find a newspaper and hope to catch up on the assassination and what's happened since, and like details and all that.
All right. They go ahead and sell you a newspaper for 2 copper.
All right.
And yeah, you get to reading about the news. Apparently, a few months ago, King Nikolaski Sertova was assassinated. Um, and the method of assassination has been kept quiet by the Sertovas. Many people are speculating as to the true source, which has led to a lot of wild stories getting out there. And the newspaper recounts some of these, with some of them saying that it was assassins from Daggermark looking to destabilize the region. Others saying that it's a Numerian power play, with them wanting to move in and claim Rostland once again. There's also some who believe that it's Mivonian, and that they have been attempting to reclaim their portion of Rosalind as well. But as far as facts go, it doesn't appear that there is any solid facts as to why or how Nikolevsky Sertova died. But in terms of the aftermath, however, it seems that the Sertova family is currently ruling by council. The older family members are all sort of working out who is going to be in control. And the other houses, seem to be sort of picking up new roles within the city, and you're able to quickly put together that there is definitely some power play politics going on here, with the other houses trying to step in on Sertova's moment of weakness, and the Sertovas trying to maintain their politically advantageous position.
All right. Fold it up. Keep it to myself.
If only that was useful for me.
Yeah. Just, all right. Me, glances through it, then looks over at the comics.
That's a big dog.
That you don't eat that type of food, dog.
Well, let's find a place to park the wagon, get the horses taken care of, and set up shop for our stay here.
Good idea.
All right, as you all are traveling through the town, heading to find a what's it called, an inn that can support your horses and all that, you all end up passing by a rather grand-looking temple. It seems to be in a position of major focus for the city, like directly off of the town center. You see that there is the insignia of a large blazing sword with a hilt like a sun, suspended up above the entryway. There seems to be a lot of traffic there. Anybody can roll a society check if you would like to.
Man, if only I was bored here, I'd probably know a lot about this place.
All right, Asa and Quinn. Asa and Quinn believe that have heard that there is a rather large temple to Eridan that still exists here in New Stetven. However, Kara, you believe that it is actually a temple to Iamade, and it is called the House of the Gauntlet.
Yeah, isn't the House of the Gauntlet or something?
I wouldn't know. I'm not from here.
I think it's supposed to be an Eridan temple.
That's what I was thinking.
Really? I heard it was Iomade. Well, who knows? They're pretty much
Pretty much.
similar.
Right, they're connected. I
That
mean,
doesn't matter.
we could just ask, and they could tell us.
Hey! Hey you! What's this temple
Just like
about?
that. Just like that. Easy.
You just shout at a random person.
Yeah, someone like near the door. I don't know.
Ah, they just roar by.
Hey!
To be clear, you all are heading to an inn at the moment. You are seeing this like across the center of town.
Oh, okay.
To be clear, like you're seeing like, oh yeah, and there's the freaking Statue of Liberty off in the distance.
When that guy runs away, I turn. Hey! Hey! What's that temple about? Who's it to?
That's the House of the Gauntlet.
What's that?
Big old temple. You think it is?
Who's it to? That was the original question.
Well, you asked me what the temple was. I told you that it's a temple to.
I said,
House of the
who's
Gauntlet.
it to?
Hey, you're difficult to talk to.
I am
It's
not.
a temple to Amade.
This town is racist, y'all. So Obadiah. We know.
All right, you will continue moving on. You all end up finding an inn. Let's see, who's gonna make up the inn name this time? Steve, what's the inn called?
The inn name is called.
Yeah, screw me needing to think up names randomly on the spot. I'm
I
gonna
just
put
want
that
to
shit on
come up. I want to come up with something good though.
I was gonna say the hanging goblin. You'd be like, what
The
the
hanging
fuck is
goblin.
this? What's up with
The
this?
sign is a goblin on a
Yeah,
rope.
it's just
Oh god.
what the
The
hell is
beaten
happening?
goblin. This is.
The beaten
Uh,
goblin.
What happened in this city?
The Merry Mavonian, and it's just like the stereotypical drunk Mavonian with like this bent sword and stuff.
That's good. That's good.
All right, the Merry Mavonian. All right, you all get to the Merry Mavonian. The place is able to what's it called? Take you in. The prices aren't exorbitant. You can get a room for 5 silver a day. But if you all pay for the 1 gold, you will also get your meals dealt with and what's it called? Lodging for your horses built in. And that is 1 per person.
You pay for me. I'm short on cash.
We're gonna need to find some way to deal with our money situation pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think we will.
I'll hand over 2 gold.
All right, they get you both in for a day.
How much is it again? 2 gold?
2 goals
1
for
gold
both
per
of us.
person if
Yeah.
you want like the full thing for you know,
Food.
you
Yeah.
can get 5 silver to just have a room, or it's 1 gold to have a room plus, something for your horses, for a horse and cart. So with 3, you all could get 3 rooms with support for your 3 horses for 3 gold a day.
Okay, let's just spend 3 gold. You know what, I'll go and pay for this.
Sounds good. Take that 2 gold back.
We're good for the day. Let's not stay here longer than we need to.
Well, we just arrived. So what are we gonna do? Someone.
Let's go see if
It
we can
is
find a
still morning.
library. Let's try to find that library.
I could go look around, see if I can find us a job while we're here. That way we can get a little bit of money.
That would probably be a good idea. I don't know what your fun situation is like, but I don't have enough for a long travel at the moment.
I have 8
All right,
gold.
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go with Meat to see if we can find some work. You go with Asa and help her at the library.
Sure.
And break.
All right. Let's start with those looking for the library. Go ahead. How are you looking for the library?
Gonna ask around?
Yeah.
All right,
Unless
go
they
ahead
have
and
a
roll me a
giant
diplomacy.
map that's like really convenient and has all
Right.
the
Like
highlights of
Six Flags
new
map.
Stephen. Yeah, exactly.
You don't find anything quite
Um,
like that. But
I'm
you can
sorry,
do a
what are we
diplomacy
rolling?
to
Okay.
do a diplomacy to canvas people and try to find somebody who can point you in the right direction and not, shout at them and get into a fighting match.
God sent his best soldiers on this adventure.
The best part is that it's Asa and Quinn going to find find this place and just by asking people, and neither one of us has a diplomacy score.
All right, it takes you longer than would normally be considered reasonable, but you do end up finding somebody who can point you in the right direction. Like you keep asking people that aren't here for anything even close to libraries, so they don't really know where one is. That's just not what they're looking for. But eventually, after an almost unreasonable amount of time, it's probably early afternoon. It's been a decent bit. You do end up finding that there is a temple to Nethys in the area that maintains a rather sizable library of books, both scientific, religious, or sorry, all scientific, religious, and arcane.
All right. So, I'm gonna go ahead and look into a couple things here. Let me know if you
Mhm.
need assistance on anything in particular.
I don't think so. I'm not going to pry into what you want to look up, but was it anything to do with her situation back with Dothra and all that?
Possibly related to our previous conversation.
Yes, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, then I will first look into if I can find anything about Dothra's people. If that goes anywhere.
All right. You head into the Temple of Nethys. The first thing you note is that the entryway is what's it called? There are large steps that lead up to an elevated platform that the temple is built on. There are large, smooth-sided columns that extend upwards, and you see that there are, although that the sides are smooth, as you get closer, um, and you can see in a little bit more detail, you can actually see that there are letters inscribed on the sides of these pillars, written in a language that you are not aware of, that you cannot interpret immediately. And as you pass through those pillars, you can see that there is a large open front that leads into the temple proper. And you notice that the walls have the same exact thing inscribed in them. Uh, more of those letters, and it seems to be everywhere. Almost like if this was a book, the every single wall, every single surface was a page just covered in writing. But when you actually step inside to the place proper, you can see that there is what's called a big, large open area where there are a bunch of people sort of congregating and uh, talking with one another, dealing with one another. There are some tables set out for people to read. And then the walls of the interior are lined with books. Except from the inside, it appears that the bookshelves go up a good bit higher than the temple should reasonably be able to maintain, based on the exterior view of it.
Fun times.
Yeah, clearly magic shit's going on here. I will also note that you notice that there are a fair number of people walking around who wear robes that are half white and half black, split down the middle. And some of them are even wearing masks of the same arrangement.
That's cool.
Is there anything like we encountered in Mivon with like a circulation desk of somebody sort of regulating where people can go?
There is not. There's, in fact, as you look around, you notice there isn't any order in this place. You actually take a moment and just start looking at the bookshelves, and yeah, these things aren't organized in even a Dewey Decimal type system. They're not alphabetical. They're not by name. There's nothing. They're just books piled up and lined in shelves and all over the place.
Oh, I'm glad to be back into this situation again. Well, let's see where luck takes me. Quinn's just gonna start walking through the stacks.
Fucking Nethys, god of magic, being a freaking chaos god.
Find the Chronicle of Logistics of Agriculture of Horticulture.
What should I roll to find out what I find out?
All right, go ahead and I guess what are you looking for topic wise? And are you just blindly looking, or are you trying to find it in some particular fashion?
I'm looking for books about the thing, and I am willing to let chaos take me where it will. Like I'm just looking for titles that look like they don't that they're weird and on extravagant weird subjects, particularly occultism.
All right, go ahead and roll me an occultism check.
One second. In case that's relevant.
You can use that in place of it if you prefer.
They're the same, but I like having the options.
Oh, if they are the same, use the lore. The DC tends to be too lower for the lore to make up for it.
Cool.
The lore.
All right. Almost shockingly, it takes you far less time to find something that you're looking for,
Oh shit!
something of interest.
What? That's unexpected. I wasn't expecting to find nothing.
Bye. Jonas Secrets.
He's cursed. Definitely cursed.
Yeah. He and Asa have their little nerd secrets.
Quinn's like a slight nerd. He's not a
Yep.
full nerd. What's your library lore skill, Rebecca?
What do you mean?
Like the number
9.
9?
That's good.
That is good.
Yeah, it's all right.
Come on, guys. We can't have dead air. We're
Yes, you
streaming.
did. Dead air all the time. That's why I have music in the background. Even if it's fading enough,
Yep.
it'll break it up.
Okay, mate. Are we gonna have problems like this continuing on? If people like don't treat you the way you feel like you'd be treated?
Yes. If people don't treat me like a humanoid like everyone else, yes.
I know, but they're like guards. We gotta like. They're always gonna be like kind of jerks.
There's no people that are above you when it comes to politeness.
Mm-hmm. But like, if we get like stuck in like talking to like aristocrats or royalty or stuff, and they don't treat you well, you gonna have to pick a fight with them too.
I will demand them to be polite to me. Yes. I'm nothing but
Yeah.
a polite and wonderful little person.
That just seems like a really good way to get yourself like rested. Just sometimes you just gotta take the shit, you know.
No, I have to disagree. You have to stand up for yourself and expect others to be polite to you. And if it gets you into a shitty position, then you gotta believe that you're gonna be able to get out of it because there's more good in the world than there is bad. No, that's the way of Caden. You can't go in there fearing that get arrested or whatnot. You gotta expect people to be jolly and faithful and good to each other.
And if you're not, you just yell at them until they do.
If he is being degrading to me, I will be upset. Yes, I will not back down from that. All right, that was insulting, and I should be owed an apology. But he laughed and snickered and acted like it was completely fine.
I know, like you were giving him what he wanted though. You got upset. If you just get if these people are trying to upset you and you get upset about it, then it's just like you're giving them exactly what they want.
Well, no, that's
You
not
can just
fair.
let this thing. You can let this thing just roll off your back.
Sure, but then they just keep going on, and it's all right to them. No,
They don't matter.
they do matter because you know what? It ain't just me. Another guy was going to come along, and they may not be able to have my type of viewpoints on the world, and that man may turn them down a very dark path. It is not okay. I will not stand for it. I will not.
All right. I just think it's gonna get you in trouble.
It may
And, yeah.
it may just, but I'm okay with that. I will make sure to be able to get out of it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
but just don't drag us in trouble either. We don't want to get it. We have enough problems as it is.
Hell, I try not to. I try to make sure my problems are my own, but I do whatever I can.
Yeah, I know you will, and like I appreciate what the things you have done already. So
Thank you. You've been
don't
quite
think
handy
I'm,
too.
yeah, don't think I'm like giving your shit over this stuff. It's just we just got a lot to do.
Now I understand. Y'all want to get that little girl out of there as fast as possible, and any delay in that hurts that. I don't want to impede y'all at all. But
Yeah.
sometimes I gotta stand up for myself, my people.
Mhm. I don't know. I'm just like, I just don't. I don't really just care about other people, what they think of me. At
Why
least I
is
try
that?
not to.
You
Because
don't.
it's irrelevant.
I don't think it's so
Like their
relevant.
belief, whatever they believe I am, doesn't change who I am. So
It's very true, but at the same time, what about the good things? What if somebody really likes you? That's not relevant. They might think you're a neat person.
yeah.
I'm back, guys. I got good news and bad news. The
Oh,
good news is that I found what I'm looking for. The bad news is that this character is dead, and I'm going to need to build a new character. I'll see you guys next week.
nice.
Okay.
I need a moment to take notes. So feel free to go ahead and say whatever you want.
Yeah, we're just doing a scene with Meat and Kara.
Oh, nice. Go ahead.
But yeah, like I don't know. People can like me if they want. Just like doesn't like I appreciate it. Like it's nice, but doesn't actually them liking me doesn't necessarily make me a good person.
No, but it's nice. Makes you feel good. You never had a significant other or family or friends
Yeah,
that
I had a sister a long time ago, but that's not. I don't know what became of her honestly.
I'm sorry to hear about that. Did you and your sister have a good relationship?
Yeah, we're really close.
Well, there you go. I'm sure you care about what your sister thought of you.
Well, yeah, that's like family and stuff. That's different.
No, I don't think so. People are people at the end of the day. And sure, you're going to be closer to your sister than a lot of people, but it's the relationship and the feelings you get because of it that matters. And if you can have that with other people, or better yet, give that to other people, makes the world a lot better place.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not gonna argue with that. Being a less of a dick makes the world a better place. So yeah.
Hmm. Was it just you and your sister? You didn't have no parents?
Nah, nah. It's just me and my sister.
Oh,
Just one of those situations, you know.
yeah, it's fair enough. Fair enough. Must have been hard on y'all.
Yeah, it was.
Growing up could be a real tough time and unsure of how to handle things or learn or, even know who you are. But, to have to look out for another person at the same time, that's extremely difficult. Gar, I'm sorry you and your sister had to go through that.
Well, it is what it is. You can't change things just because they're painful sometimes.
No, you cannot. That's the sad part about it. But, healing is always an option.
I suppose it is. Anyway, we should try and figure out exactly how we're gonna get some coinage.
Hey,
Maybe there's a job board or something.
I will find some. I'm sure we can talk to people or get a job or some. Big city after all.
Hopefully, we find some people who aren't dicks.
Keep looking.
So, what's the deal with you and Quinn?
What about him?
I don't know. It's like you've been traveling all together long.
A bit. You know, sort of went towards the drinking hall, and whatnot. And we both followed Caden and bonded a little bit over that. And when we met Asa, I told Quinn, I said, this is a divine message. We gotta follow up on this. Caden wants us to help this lady out. And Quinn agreed, and we went on up this way, and now we're on this little adventure.
Yeah, how'd you two meet?
Well, how did we meet? I'm not gonna lie to you, I may have been a bit drunk now I think about it. Though, honestly, a lot of good times that, you know, come for me end up because of that. It's not exactly something I am always doing, but I feel as if Caden guides my times where I don't remember to be good ones. So, Gwen came out of it. Gwen may have a better idea of what happened, but, well, I know one thing, it was a good time at the very least.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess it's good to have you guys around. We could definitely use the help.
We'll try our best. We're under contract now, after all.
Hopefully we won't spend all that contract here in Stetson looking at the library.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good, sis?
All right. Then yeah. I just didn't want to interrupt you.
No. I
Okay.
just want to check.
Yeah, I was just stalling.
Asa is also at the library. What's Asa looking into?
Do I recognize these people in the robes as followers of Nethys?
Yeah. No roll needed.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to one of them. Excuse me. I noticed your library doesn't have a easily discernible system to it. Is there a way for me
Right
to
you are.
find? Is there a way for me to find a book about a certain subject, or is it just sort of you look around and Nethys will guide you, sort of thing?
That sort of thing.
All right.
That's about the short and quick of it. None of us really bothers with organization. We know that if we're looking for something, we will find something more interesting when we go to the books.
All right. Excellent. Okay. Thank you. I'll just look around then.
Nethys guide you.
And then I'll just start looking around for maybe a guide to I don't even know other extraplanar beings or something. I don't even know how to begin looking for what Dorther's people are. But yeah, I'll start with like extraplanar beings, and if I don't get anywhere with that, then I'll start in on the Dominion Black stuff. Or no. Um uh so first I'll start out trying to find Dorther's people, so looking up stuff on extraplanar beings. And then I will if I don't find anything there.
All right.
Yeah,
Go
I'll just
ahead
start there.
for
Yeah.
extraplanar beings. We'll say that's Arcana. Go ahead and make me an Arcana.
Okay.
Or library if you want to.
Arcana is
But also roll me a D100. This one can be open. All right.
So when did we meet? How long have you known Quinn? Just like it's been a while. Oh, is he not here?
How long have I known him?
Yeah.
It ain't been a while.
Yeah.
Not too long.
Yeah, I just noticed he like went off with Asa one night and just didn't come back for a while.
Oh, he'll be fine. Quinn's very capable.
Yeah. You don't think they were hooking up, do you?
What?
I don't know. Is Quinn that type?
What do you mean?
You know, just to do a random hookup.
I don't know.
I'm
Maybe.
just saying they went to a forest for an indiscriminate amount of time and then they came back.
No, I don't know about that. Probably just asking a question or something. Probably like privacy, you know.
You were so innocent, meat.
What?
Nothing.
Test.
Oh, welcome back, Joe.
Apparently, I lost sound again.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep.
So we're gonna lose Quinn.
No,
Who
I
said?
was.
Oh, okay. Quinn's gonna die.
So y'all going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 next week?
Probably.
Yeah. What class you think you're playing?
That's a hard one. I
Yeah.
haven't really decided. My go-to is Warlock because I could play because that's my go-to for 5th edition. Just that's a class I can pretend I'm any other class I'm in.
Sure.
Yep.
I think I'm going to go Lore Bard. That way I could be like
Just
a
have
skill
those
monkey.
spells. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pathfinder 2E's coming out with a decent number of games too. From sounds like they're doing like the Gallows Spire, which is going to be like a Dead Diablo type game.
Mm-hmm. They got one with the Abomination Vaults that's
Yeah.
like an action RPG.
Yeah. Animation Falls is so popular, but honestly, playing it was just like it was very mid for me.
Right, man. Mm-hmm.
Eh, you gotta remember though, like Abomination Vaults is a dungeon crawl, and it's
Yeah.
very much designed in that fashion. If you're
Sure.
looking for a pure dungeon crawl type game, that game is great.
Yeah.
Hopefully Owlcat ends up making a Pathfinder 2E game. I know they moved over to a Warhammer game, I think. So it's probably going to be a long time.
Yeah,
but
Rogue Trader.
Yeah. But I would love to see a 2E game.
I'm curious to see what Baldur's Gate does with one element, but that'll be the selling point for me.
What element?
How you change your companions.
That is a big one.
Like a lot of RPGs don't go enough into it.
Sure.
I loved how in KOTOR 2 you could turn all your companions into Jedi.
Or
Or Sith.
Lords. Yeah, like but one of the best elements of the game is how you impacted your companions, but most games will kind of skip over that, and your companions are just the same character.
Yeah, they're a delivery mechanism for another short story, basically.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Okay, so that is what Quinn and Asa get in their first day searching through the library. What is Carr up to again? Remind me.
We are looking for a job to earn some coin.
Yep.
Right. So how are you going about looking for a job? Are you just asking around? And like, hey, you have a job?
I'll ask around.
No, we're probably gonna use diplomacy to
Yeah.
gather information if we can. Like we're gonna go find in through like a adventurer's board, where it's just like a bounty board or something.
I like
All
Gara to
right.
like look around and whatnot, but like I'm staying with Gara, but like I'm asking and whatnot. I'm trying to get rumors if people are looking for it or anything like that.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy.
Nice.
All right, is this secret or is this open?
This is. Have I been doing these secret or open? This could be open because you're gathering information. You'll know if you're successful in finding information or not. It's not about judging the quality of the information.
Oh, come, I'm hero pointing it.
All right. You'll go asking around for a little while. The closest thing you find that there isn't really much of a bounty board here, but you do hear that sometimes people can get work at the Bulwark of Gorum, which is a large temple, a massive structure built of imported stone at the what's called far edge of town. It is a massive temple to Gorum, who is a god of war.
All right, let's go check that out.
Let's go.
All right. You head on over, and unlike a temple, this bulwark of Gorum is more of a bastion or a fortress. It is built entirely of stone, while almost everything else is wood and, uh, looks like it's more naturalistic. This thing is clearly made of solid stone. It is meant to resist attacks. It is meant to be a fortress to actually fight off stuff. Um, when you all get close, you can see that there are armed guards out front, and there's not a lot of foot traffic going to and fro. There are soldiers out front who are in the middle of practice and training. This place looks more like a military camp than a temple, but that seems roughly appropriate for Gorham.
All right, Car's gonna go and approach one of the guards. Hey there.
Greetings.
We
Welcome to the.
heard. Sorry about
Yes,
that.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Oh, excuse me.
Hmm.
uh, anyway, we were heard that there might be jobs for coin here, like mercenary work, adventurer work.
We sometimes, from what I understand, we sometimes do put out some of our lower jobs to third parties. Yes, you'd probably want to talk to who would be in charge of that. Sorry, we don't get a lot of this type of stuff.
Bob's side quest.
Say what?
Bob's side quest.
You know what? Go talk to Stratison. They'll probably be able to point you the right direction if they got any work that they're looking to offload to outsiders.
Where can we find them?
Oh, head inside. They gesture you on pass, allowing you to go through. And you'll see that there's doors along the left and the right side of the main hallway. One of them will have their name on it.
All right, we'll go see if we can find Stratton.
Thank you.
All right, you head on inside, and the interior that you're led into, you end up finding yourself in more of the administrative wing of this place. There is, in fact, a hallway that you all walk down, and there's doors on the left and the right, each of them with different name plaques upon them. And you find the one with Stratison.
I'll go and knock.
Come on in. You hear a voice from the other side of the door.
I'll go and open the door and head in.
You head on inside. You see that there is a tiefling or some other form of infernal being on the other side. They are currently sitting down on a bench. You can see that there is a decent bit of damage that has been set up in a personal training room area of this large abode. There's really not much in the way of like papers or office. Seems to be like a personal training room, and this person is in the middle of taking a break. They gesture you over. I figure they let you all inside, so you must have something that you need to talk to me about. What can I do for you?
Yeah, we heard that you sometimes hire adventurers for coin.
Every so often, we don't have too much on the docket at the moment. Why, you looking to make some coin?
We are.
Yeah.
All right, let me see what we got. He gets up and he heads over to a pile of books that are just sort of laying discarded on the side. Some that he hasn't been dealing with for a while. Goes perusing through them. Yeah, looks here like we got some reports of some Fey person dealing with travelers on the road. We can pay you 50 to go out there and kill it or get it some way out of here. It's bothering travelers.
Yep. You gotta pay us 50 gold to just kill the Fey person?
Yeah, just get out there, hack off its head, bring it back, show that it's dead, and 50 gold.
Yeah. What fey creature is this? Can you got a description?
It looks like it's a fox creature. It's found to be smoking on top of this. It's right along the path. It's right about. He goes and he like turns this paper around and he shows like a rough area on the map where it should be.
Yeah, we
Somewhere
actually
like
ran
that.
into him on the way in. He seemed harmless enough.
What has the person done?
He's disturbing travelers.
But
You just wanted to get rid of him?
Yeah,
All
you can
right.
get rid of a Fey in some other way by all means, but putting him to the sword is probably the best way.
All right. How much does the job pay?
50 gold.
Oh man.
that's something. At least pay for us, on the way.
I'll have to talk to my team about that. Anything else?
And starts perusing through some other stuff. It looks like there's some green drakes that have moved into the area down south. Could also use some help on those.
How much would that pay?
There's some creatures out in the seas if y'all got a boat.
No, capo.
I don't know. Let's see. The green drakes, those are 40 gold a head.
That could be
All
good.
right.
Okay.
And unfortunately, don't have any of the higher paying ones that are available to the public. Most of those go to our own members, people who are part of the organization.
Understood.
That makes sense. So the Drakes sound like they'd be good work. Let me get back in touch with all my people, and then we'll get back to you.
Absolutely.
All
All
right.
right.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice talking with you.
You as well.
And we'll head out.
And you all depart from the Temple of Gorum, the bulwark of Gorum.
I'm gonna go back to the Mary Mavonian.
Yep.
Yeah. And while all that was going down, oh no, that is everybody.
So,
Yep.
All right, you all eventually meet back up that evening, back at the Mary Mavonian.
hi,
All
all.
right. So we found a possible job. Apparently, they want that that fox fey creature killed, but I don't think we want to do that. But they do need some drakes taken out. So if we can get a drake head, we'll get 40 gold out of it.
40 gold ahead.
Yeah, 40 gold a head. So depending on how many drakes there are.
Sounds good. We
Honestly, I
shouldn't-
think we'd be fine with just one.
shouldn't mess with Faye. We're not gonna do anything like.
Right. No, I'm with you. But also, I don't really understand what they want him killed for. They didn't give a reason. They just say he was messing with people. So I don't think that's murder worthy.
Depends on how badly he messed with people, but yes, it's just not something that we should step into.
I agree.
The drakes. Would
Yeah.
they be green in color?
Yes.
Could be the same thing.
Could be.
Yeah, it's probably what the Fae was actually after.
Well, maybe. But at the same time, if we go back and try to accept that deal, we may end up having to fight a green dragon. Because he was being all
I don't want
fishy about
I
it.
don't want to accept that deal, but if we can find the thing that he wants, maybe we can just give it to him and he'll leave.
Oh, that could be good. Well, what'd you two learn?
Dorther is part of a extraplanar race called Ancients, or not Ancients, an ancient
Architects.
extraplanar race called Architects. Yeah, I had it written down.
Okay.
Okay.
Called
Sorry.
Architects. They were sort of involved with creating magic, possibly, kind of, but they suffered a big cataclysmic event, and there's only a dozen or so left.
Oh, no.
Yeah, probably not going to find a lot on them. and it'll be very difficult to find any information about their society or what they did or how we could get into this thing. So tomorrow I'm going to look more into bypassing magical locks. I think that might possibly lead us to a better outcome.
All right,
That's
do we
smart.
want to do this? Do we want to do a job first before you start researching this stuff?
Yeah, whatever anyone wants to do is fine.
What about you,
We need
Queen?
to make sure we can cover our expenses while we're in the area.
Yeah, I think we do the Drake job, and then you can go ahead and keep doing your research.
What'd you find out, Queen?
Nothing that's immediately helpful.
All right. What time of day is it?
This would be evening
Ah.
after your day out researching and doing all that stuff.
Well, tomorrow we can head on out and, try to get the drakes.
Yeah, we'll get the information for the job from the Bulwark of Gorham, and then we'll head out. Hopefully, it's not too far.
Sounds good. Might as well turn in early then.
I agree.
Yeah, from what I understand, there's a very distasteful show going on later this night about the Mavonis and their people.
Distasteful, how so?
It's very satirical, from what I understand. In
Ah.
a way that's offensive. I don't know.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm just gonna go to bed.
All day the same. See y'all in the morning.
See you all in the morning.
Meat snores loudly. It's very deep, too. Makes no sense with his body structure.
He dies asphyxiated by pillow.
Ah. Meat wakes up and pushes off and just starts laughing. Queen, stop it! How many times I tell you I ain't ready for nighttime play? You scoundrel. Always was your nighttime pillow game.
Can't believe it's already 11.
Those snakes took forever to deal with.
I know. I want to stab more things.
But you turned away from the two other things you could have stabbed.
I know, right?
I'm just saying, like, that giant pile of gold is just like, that's how a character dies. At least one. One character will die in this scene.
I just got this, dude. He's got to live a little longer.
Oh, it would have been fun. I particularly liked that encounter.
Oh, that's sad.
Nah, it's fine. It's one of those reverse traps. It has to overtly look like a trap for it to be a really fun trap.
It did. It did well.
All right. So yeah, you all settle in for the night and go to sleep. And we will resume with the next day when we come back next week.
Nice.
Oh,
Sounds
boy.
good.
How much XP we get for the snakes?
Yes, for the snakes.
And for defeating the gold trap, and for defeating the fox trap,
Yep. Yeah, we did defeat
and
those.
defeating the pond trap.
Not
We
throwing
bypassed so many traps.
not throwing a rock into that gold pile should definitely give me experience. That took a lot.
You all
Yes.
get 90 XP for the snakes.
Nice.
Damn.
420. Oh my god.
I'm actually surprised that's a lot of XP for 3 snakes.
Yeah, they were level 2, so they're party level -1. There were 4 of you, so there's no adjustment. And there were 30 XP each.
Huh.
Yeah, they didn't get the jump on you as much because, Meat got a
Solid.
good perception check.
To
And
be
he
fair,
never
they
got a
did
good
almost kill
description.
Asa. Like, if I hadn't used that heal on her, she probably would have died.
Or at least got knocked out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like it, I guess.
Yeah, because the thing is, she had persistent damage, so just like she would knock her down, and then would kept knocking her down.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been rough.
Persistent damage is scary.
Cody, you haven't seen the best persistent damage. It's 16 plus 1 plus 3d4 persistent damage a turn.
Fucking hell, what is that?
That's 3 different stacks of persistent damage from level 8 characters.
Holy shit. That was a build I was looking at for Gunner way back when. There's a Gunner that just stacks persistent damage of all kinds of different types. It's like an alchemical canister Gunner.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's like Hellboy with like all of his different bullets. You just keep shooting different.
How
types
does
of
that
shots.
work? I'm asking for a friend.
It's like there's like an alchemy bullets like feat for a Gunner. You have to
Right.
like know your alchemy though, so I think that you have to like take a different feat for getting alchemy creation. But once you do that, like you can end up making all these really cool bullets.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, there's like bleed, there's burn, there's poison, there's all kinds.
I'll have to look into that. I don't do nearly enough damage with my other character. Not nearly enough.
We stacked all that persistent damage onto a Thunderbird, and it decided, you know what? I'm out. So it flew 135 feet up into the air with a character riding on it, and then died to persistent damage.
Yep.
That character
73
survived.
points of fall damage later.
All right, y'all. Good session.
All right.
See y'all next Monday.
Later,
See
everyone.
you.
Good night, guys.
Good night,
Bye.
guys.
Sorry for that. Sorry for.
All right, y'all. Oops, where'd I go? That is our session. Did I move them? I don't know if I moved them or not. We are on to episode 25 of the Eighth Aiudara next week, where we'll be fighting drakes and probably learning more about, whatever we could find out here in New Stetfin. Maybe we'll actually figure out what's happening with the king, even though Bo's dead. I can't do anything about it. We'll be back with Wild throughout the week. I don't think tomorrow, but y'all know me. I say it on stream and then I end up streaming. So who knows? Who really knows? But thank y'all so much for coming on out. I appreciate y'all. Be sure to come by next one. But until then, everybody, I'll see you later. Bye now.